wake up kicking myself. Exhale cause I heard it helps, but same old way I felt, resting on my shoulders. Cold night in a sleepless bed, white eyes with a glaze of red. I'm going round and round, it won't let me out. When I swim, I'm drowning in. I sing when I swim from the pressure in my. When I swim, I'm drowning in. I sing when I swim from the pressure.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome back. Hope everybody is having a good one tonight. We got more 5v5 1v1 duels returning back for the region of EU. I don't even know why, but I got that feeling in the back of my head like we haven't done these in a while. How you boys doing? Welcome back, dude. I am excited. We got a lot of 1007 stuff on the horizon. I've been really focusing on that recently, but I forgot that this week was the week when we got some actual class buffs. I remember messing with them in M+, and then just disappeared out of my mind. We got 100 buffs. We got them Warlocky buffs, specifically for PvP for Destro. So hopefully we'll see my man Kreiser maybe make an appearance. I would love to see that, man. Just chucking out some snowballs at these boys. Hi, Alden. Welcome back. Yo, let's get some groups up and running here, boys. Hopefully I get the audio done this time. I'm trying to make extra preparations. Like, okay, let me just adjust the audio before we really dive in, dude. I'm trying to make effort, man. I'm trying to make effort, chat. Yo, groups are up over on the EU. I'm hopping on. We'll start some groups right now. Hopefully we'll have at least one or two. Maybe my man Jesus. Maybe we'll see my man Kragar already with a 5-man ready to go. Do you see the incinerate damage I posted? Absolutely pipe snap for no reason. Incinerate? Where in the general? Scrolling. Wait, you mean on Whole Kill WoW? Is that what you mean? I didn't see the breakdown. Hold on, is it maybe in the screenshot section? Wow, screenies. I see a rupture from a rogue. Yo, you'll just need to post exactly the DM of the incinerate if you got some. Oh yeah, you're right. What the hell? It's doing like a little bit less than half the chaos bolt's worth of damage. That's actually kind of nutty. Wait, that's actually, I gotta give it a go. Reminds me back of like SL, man. Remember with that primordial ability? Not primordial. You tell me, I'll tell you, dude. I have no idea. I don't remember anymore. Yeah, I mean, that thing does a lot of, they buffed it by like 5%, but they kept buffing Warlock in general, like over and over and over the last couple updates. So maybe they're just catching up to that, like that state where they're just beefy. Yo, boys, 5v5 1v1 duel groups are officially live. Here we are. If you guys want to join in the groups over in the 5v5 1v1 duels over on the EU, since today is a Friday, you guys are more than welcome to join in. Christ, man, my man, making a return. Yo, Glush. All right, we'll open it up to anybody and everybody. I don't know if we're going to be banning rogues tonight or not. We may at some point have to have rogues sit down in the corner by themselves with a little beady. You know what I mean? Like we'll just have to wait and see how it goes tonight. If there's a lot of just like rogues absolutely just like walking over people, right? Treating everybody like a rug, we may have to set the rogues back down again. But we'll just start off. Anybody and everybody's welcome. Anyone can join up. Boys, more than welcome to ban the yellow class. Dude, we may have to ban the yellow class. We may just have to. We'll see though. We'll see. Alrighty. Everybody and anybody, join the groups. LFG, 5v5 1v1 duels over in the Raids Legacy. You guys are all welcome to. You have my man Jesus, potentially maybe even Atha making a group. I know Atha's schedule has been a little bit different. Let me also get the let's start spamming these boys up. Let's start hitting some DMs, you know what I mean? Get them in here for some duels. Does Akos normally play? Meme Hunter? Thaldrazus? Hey Akos, I know that I asked him before, but I don't remember like if he joined these. Yo! Volpera? Alex? Hey Alex. Here we go. Let me just hit these boys with a copy posse here. Luso? Hey, that what's up, man? How you doing, my guy? Hey, Mistreaver? You normally play Mistreaver on that thing? Hell yeah, dude. You might hear the Buttman. I want to get Hugh Buttman in here. I definitely want to get him in. Anto? Oh, does Anto want to join in? Yo, Anto. Yo, Anto. Hit my boy up. Aspect? Who's that? I don't have him added anywhere, but they're in a vault. Otherwise, I'd get him in. Oh, my man. I should have spammed. I don't know if he's about to do a dungeon or not. Yo, Atho. My guy, where we at? Ben, also in the Vault of the Incarnates. I want to try not to harass the boys that are already like inside and stuff, like House of Valor. Yo, mate, let's go. One join. All good, fam. All good. All good. You're good, my guy. Let's see. Christ, he's in here. Hang on, chat, Wrath. What the hell? Normally play Fistweave. Yo, I like Fistweave. Fistweave is so fun. I gotta get a monk up and running. Who killed WoW? Hey, my boy, Jake. Are you kidding me? You join in? Get in here, my guy. Get in here. Okay, Akos can go one round. Perfect. I got him in. Bro, I just waited in back market. We said 4 minutes. And I'm going. Okay. Good night, friend. Okay, so we can get Akos in here. He said you could do 1 round. And I need to start the second group, unless we already got somebody starting the second group. Where's my man Tagsy at, by the way? We need my man Tagsy going in, weaving some affliction stuff. Avi didn't get above though, did it? Did we have a good team? Yeah, for sure. Okay. Alright, so we still need a second group. So we're gonna get Akos in here, then Kaiser may have to open it up for an extra person. I can help though. I can do all the help stuff. EU player here. Yo, Zan, you're more than welcome to me, man. You're more than welcome to join in, boys. Groups are going to be listed, chat, in the LFG Legacy Raise. The reason we do that is for the cross-faction goodness, so that anybody on Alliance and Horde can join in. Just makes it easier. Plus, sticking it into, like, RBGs, you don't really get a lot of people look at the duel. You'll get a lot of goobers that are just like, oh, RBG, I don't know what's going on. And they just have 2 people run in and, like, Kreiser or something. I mean, Kreiser, there was one time it happened. It was like a Frost Mage and a Monk Valpera. And then Crazy just spanked both of them. That or it was Adwood just spanked both of them. We were just so confused, but we were like, just let him cook. You know what I mean? just let him do this thing. This is obliterate these boys. He's scorching them. Just let it happen. And then we just continued with our duels. It was weird, but it was just like, okay. That was the last time we did them over in the RBG section. All right, is that Akos? Is that Akos? Is it Akos? Akos Moonblade? Yeah. Okay. Okay. This group is ready. Starting second one real quick. Alrighty, so I'm gonna give Kreisbad lead, if you don't mind, buddy. Appreciate ya. Pop. Alright, second group up and running, chat. So stay in that one group that you guys are in already. We're gonna form a second group very, very quickly. I'm gonna see if I can ask some more boys in one real idea. Did I get about Ricky in here? Sea Druid? Sea Druid is not even in. Do I ask him Bonnie? Oh, he's in Mugambala. I don't want to bother him. DV? Yo, DV? Hey, fam. Hey. Duels tonight. You in? That's my man, dude. Mock them. That's my man over here. I'm really bad with names. It took me a second to be like, mock them. Yeah, there I got it. Think I got a turn rogue up and running. Grain. Yo, oh, he's on a Robodrome. Never mind. My God, I'd love to see Drain in here. Grain. Hey, Duels? Hold on. Jesus is on, but he's not, man. Oh, I hope you feel better. Yeah, DV or Mogdem doesn't really feel too good. Hopefully it feels better, man. Hey, friend. Duels tonight? I want to see if Jesus wants in, because Jesus usually is the kind of guy that's like, yeah, get me in there. Cajun. Does Cajun want in? Potentially? Is Cajun rogue normally? He's a demon hunter. Hey, Cajun. Oh. Kargath? Wait, no. What am I? Okay, here we go. Okay. G-un. Hit him with a duels macro. So Alex says he's not in. Jesus, I'm seeing if Jesus can join in. Cajun, hit him up. Noli, he is in a Shadow Moon Burial. Lenoa, already also in an Algathar. Linus, leveling. I can, yes. Yo, get my man Cajun here. Chat, LFG, if you guys want to join in. Yeah, we're doing his weekly multi-core raid lit as per usual. Yeah, exactly, we can see. Exactly, you want to join us, man? We're trying to get our bindings, bro. Trying to get our bindings. Naz, does Naz want to join in? Hey Naz. Hey Naz. Try to see if I can get the boys in. Nemi! Hey, oh, he's in Arathi Basin. Night King? Oh, that's an A. Never mind. Wait, isn't it? Oh, Nemi is EU. For some reason I was confused with Nemi being an EU and an A. But some of you guys, I'm like, I can't tell if EU or an A. Hey, Proxy. Hit him with a macro. Reverence. Gloosh is already in the other team. On around playing, sure, you level work. How do you say your name? Oh, Pav. Get in there, my guy. Kedem, I need Kedem. Is he an A? I don't remember. Dude, my brain is so scrambled, chat. Let me tell you, ever since we did the beta of Dragonflight, right? Where everybody and anybody were playing on the same servers on the beta. My brain has been scrambled, like figuring out who is NA, who is EU. I'm trying to remember, like Kedem. Like, can't even tell where Kedem is from. Is he EU or is he NA? I don't remember. I just remember he joined a lot of these duels. Oh my god, dude. It literally feels like a senior moment, man. Absolute senior moment. Yo. Shirayuri. Let me see if he wants in. Asmensty? Hey, Asmensty. Hey, Asmensty. Want to join in? Yo, Tagsy. Yo, Tagsy. Tagsy. We dueling? Dueling tonight? Or what, friend? I got a group up. We got more guy Tagsy here. Shy? Does he want to join in? He's leveling still. Leveling something. Teleport? Who's teleport? I don't remember. Hey, teleport? Would you want to join in? Get your boys in here. So we need 3 more for this group. We'll be good to go. Sure invite. We got my man Tagsy in on these. Oh, boys, let's go. So we got the Desh Warlock God versus the Affliction Warlock Master. My goodness, this is going to be a clash down the middle. Hell yeah. Yo, Tagsy, if you got any homies that want to join in, more than welcome to him. I would be the season all pieces. All good, friend. All good, friend. All good, cheerio. All good, my guy. I appreciate you for hitting back to me. Okay, so we need 2 more on this group. We'll be good to go. Level 6, 7. Can I roll? Yo, bring a thing in there. I mean, if you're legit, please don't. You're just gonna get stopped over. I don't even think it will let you, honestly. I think it will only let you queue if you're max level with everybody else. Because it'll be like, oh, everybody's level 70. We'll queue him for level 70. It'll be like, oh, this guy's not level 70. Error. So I don't think it wouldn't let me get you in here, my guy. Hook and WoW gets 1 tap. Don't touch PvP at all. Yeah, it sounds good. 1 tap doesn't like global, not like, oh, hey, do you see me? Let's go. Look at you. I saw you just walking up there. Look at that thing. Oh, I like the shoulders. Where that's set. Woo, FFS. I can't tell if that's a yes or no. I can't tell if like, yo, give me in on that. I'm off for like 30-40 minutes, man. All good, friend. All good, friend. All good. Alright, so we still need... Sure, man. Can I join a monk? Yeah. Go for it. Let me know when to inv. SMC said he's joining in. Alright, awesome. So we can get Assman. Hopefully we can get maybe Jesus joined in, which would be fantastic. What else could I invite? I feel like I missed over somebody. Aspect? Yo, Aspect, 1 in. Yo, Aspect. 1 in. We got 2 spots, my guy. Can get you in here. I will play with the group. Sounds good, my man. Hell yeah, my guy. Hell yeah. Yo, Atho. Yo, Atho. Yo, Atho. We dueling tonight or what? We dueling or what? Get him in here, my guy. Get in here. Get in here. I see you ain't in the dungeon. I see you ain't in nothing. Catch it out here. Not sure how many you all do. I'm trying to get lost, trying to make them mature. All good, friend. All good, friend. We just gonna do a few of these tonight. Yeah, Luso. We're chilling, man. We're chilling. We're having a good time. If you gotta go, you gotta go, man. You do your thing. I know that's all shuffle grind, bro. Oh, by the group sounds good. What's up, Ronnie? How you doing, fam? Is there any rate required to join? No, not really. Anybody and everybody can join in the 5V5 1v1 Duels. I try to keep it as open to as many players as possible. Got you in. Got you, my guy. We need Uno Mas, I think, after this, yeah? Yeah, we need Uno Mas after this. And it'll be good to go. Was that SMC? I think that is SMC, so we just need Uno Mas chat. It'll be good to go. I hate the flu. Yeah, dude, boys, everybody. Stay safe out there, man. Even Mogdown got the Rona, man. What the hell? We got... I was gonna say for a second. What is this? Hey, how you doing? I think this guy's like legit trying to run a multi-core though. So I'm not quite sure. I don't know what it is. Or maybe it's one of you boys. Maybe that's one of you. So we need Uno Mas chat. One more for this group. It'll be good to go. The second group is ready. First group just needs Uno Mas. Who have I not messaged so far? Don't scare me like that. I don't want to suffer playing red. Alright, Alpha. Alright, dude. Okay. You excited about the Red 1007 changes, though? That's looking real good. So, Aspect didn't say much. Proxy also didn't really say much back. Naz didn't respond back. That's a forge. Cagix did respond back. You just haven't said nothing. But hopefully you'll turn a new leaf here. Big Mo was Alliance. Ben in the raid. Danny? Notharius. What the hell are you? Wait, no. Oh, he's leveling. Okay, I was gonna say for a second. For some reason, I read Notharius. I was like, oh, the rest of gonna be hope gives you hope against warlocks. What do you mean hope against warlocks? Wouldn't be against mages? That mobility counters mages so well, doesn't it? Hold on a second. Wait, why warlocks? Because you guys are getting mobility. I don't know if you guys got much more than that. Mobility. What the? Do we get Sigmata potentially? Oh, he's Ashmain. That's a forge. Do I ask? Yo, I'm asked Tel. Hey Tel. Hey Tel, Rion. Wanna join duels this evening? I wanna see if he wants in, because maybe he'll be like, you know what? Whatever I'm doing right now, doing arenas, doing whatever. F it. I'm just gonna pop in. Warlocks are hard to catch? Really? Huh. Drake Baker tier buying. Wait, what? Drake Baker tier buying. Huh. What? Hold on. I'm confused. Hate WoW so much. Wait, him a main kick W. Wait, hold on. What's WoW the best? Wasn't WoW the stealthy one? Wasn't WoW actually really good at the end of it? Vi was the one that was bad. I was gonna rush rank 1 stuff, but I dissed it. Push rank 1 shuffle, but I dissed it. Yo, let's go. Hell yeah, my guy. Then we plenty of time too, yeah? Plenty of time with the season inflating, most likely. Got a chance to post it with Fatty so fire ever seeing it? Yeah, I'll go for it, man. Drake Baker PvP items. Is that what they're called? Oh, the world PvP gear. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know this thing super well by name. You know what I mean? Highlanders and Halls. Joe. Do I get Joe in, maybe? Because when somebody's an instant, I don't want to be like, bother him or nothing. Linus. Brute Dummy. I like that. Nemi? Does Nemi maybe want to join in? I don't know how long the Arathi is going to be. Hey, Nemi. Nemi, want in on some duels tonight? Smiley face? You're gonna close the warlock and cold seduce fear spam, yeah? Okay, I guess when you put it like that, Atho, yes. I do agree with you on that one. Yes, that been there, done that. Rand's Alliance on Forge. Oh, then cool down, put a big shield to wait for the CDs to come back. Okay, Atho, you give me PTSD. Stop. You're actually describing that scenario so vividly. I'm actually like starting to get like, okay, I totally see what you mean. Please stop. Please. Shiri asked earlier. Shy. That's Shy. You want to join in? Ah, Shy. Hey, Shy. Hit him with it. What's up, Nimi? I'm in RBG's management, so okay. I didn't realize. Where's my man? Big butt man, huge butt man. Because we have one group ready, chat. We just need Uno Mas. If you guys want to join in, by the way, check the groups out in LFG. We got a group listed on the raids legacy. Type number 5 in the search and enter to find the group. We got one more spot for Molten Core. Should I change it to like SL maybe? I don't know if that makes a difference. That or cold and resolve well. Athak, get in here, these duels, man. Get in here, my guy. Come on, man. We don't have that many warlocks in here. We don't have that many. It's only like it's only two. It's only two, but each team has a warlock, so they're probably gonna fight each other, blast each other. Ask Amori maybe. And that or cold down laying hands. So at least you got some laying hands. Like, let's be honest here. That is a nice button, isn't it? Hey, Mori. Shy? Oh, Shy said yes. Let me know when to invite. Let me know when to invite. Here we go. We got Shy joining in, boys. I'm winning today. Face and Affliction. I know, dude. I think you're the only Affliction I've seen in for like miles, man. I don't see a lot of Affliction Warlocks out there. I'm hoping to get maybe like some kind of a buff or something, anything. Like, I really would love for Warlocks, like, if they could just somehow get them to a point where, at least for like PvE, right, in terms of like how, because even in PvE, they're not that popular. If they could somehow find a way to like take out the whole Malefic Rapture spam as part of the playstyle, of course. So Amori wants to join in, actually. Oh, so we got two boys who want to join in. I think I do want to get Shy in, but we'll get Amori in these duels, because we'll most likely rotate people. I think Kreiser's team may lose one. Kreiser, if your team loses anybody at any point, just let me know. Don't leave immediately. Don't split. Just let me know. I'll take care of the rest, my guy. Take care of the rest. One more off. Ooh, is that somebody? Okay, we'll get Shy in here. As soon... Okay. Just had a guy respond back to me right ahead of you. But as soon as we got spots, I'll get you in. Streaming these. Join stream. Friend. Okay, so Amori wants in. We'll get Shy in here. The Shy guy on that warrior. This team got a 5-man rating. Who am I gonna make you lead? Who am I gonna make you lead on this team? I guess I'll make Tagsy. Yeah, let's do Tagsy. Hit it with a quick deal list. Okay. Queuing up. Ready to stream? I'm already sounds good, my guy. Yo, get in. That. Try to match. Is it Kreiser? Oh no. Ready? Hell yeah. Spectator match. Kreiser and Tagsy. 5. I just throw you guys on the grand. Just the grand, the OG. I should have thrown you guys on a Blade's Edge, honestly. I feel like that would have been a much better map for Warlocks in general. Alrighty, boys. First 5v5 1v1 duels of the evening. We finally got our group up and running. Yo, what's up, Nikolai? How you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. I'm already been someone. What's up, my guy? If it's nice to the prime accounts, I've done 130k-ish and some random talents. As a deal, that's true as the other one. But PC short-circuited, had to get a new one. Doesn't have to be especially needed for a while. Feels bad. Really, Wolf Ice. I'm surprised because I felt for the longest time World of Warcraft was literally designed to run on an absolute potato. I'm actually surprised. I'm starting to hear that. Maybe you could like downclock your settings so hard, Wolf Eyes, that it's actually kind of playable. So you can kind of see what's going on your screen. Maybe. I am so sorry to hear that, my guy. That's a fort. But you've been 2-3 people in here now posted a video about me to channel. Yo, SMC, we can always happen, my guy. You played a monk. You played a pretty good cost for it too. It can always happen. Believe in yourself. Believe in you. Believe in me that believes in you. Oh god, my audio. I can only hear out of one ear now. Audacity? Okay, nice. Now we're good. Now we're good. Beautiful. Switch. Are we seriously gonna do Kreisbad versus Tagsy off the bat? We got the Destruction Warlock God versus the Affliction Master, starting off with a bit of a succubus for incubus play. Both of them playing a pet build. I like the Tagsy's purple and red shoulder, by the way. I feel like you need a little bit more purple in your gear. I guess there's a staff too. Succubus immediately opener on to Tagsy, as it's going to be Kreisbad also going to CC it off the bat. Is going to be able to get the first immolate. It's got himself a flag early on. Tagsy trying to see if he can load him up full of dots, but I don't know if he was able to get dots on him. Kreisbad actually focusing in on that Succubus. Big cannonball feeding an entire portal. Is going to go for a bit of a port of its own. As soon as the thing dies, that's going to be Tagsy swapping out for a Fell Hunter with Kreisbad trying to see if he can stop it. Almost prevents the Fell Hunter swap, but does get himself a proper pet in there. Where Kreisbad looking to play into the Succubus. You see where that pet is going to get rotted. That's going to be Kreisbad just summon up a new one immediately. I think that thing is still going to have dots on it. Yeah, those things do still have a bit of damage on them. I think they come back with full health, but they'll still have a little bit of those like damage over time effects on them. As Tagsy and Kreisbad are trying to play the long game. Is Tagsy eventually going to swap the pet out and maybe sacrifice it? Potentially. I'm not seeing a Fell Hunter on him, so might have already done the sacrifice play. Yeah, I'm not seeing the pet, but that sacrifice does quite a bit of damage for him. Tags trying to find a better angle, still focusing down on that Succubus, hitting that thing with UA. It's going to swap out dots from the Succubus onto the Kreisbed. He did have a reflect for it. I don't know if all the dots got swapped out properly. I think might have actually reflected some of those dots back at himself. Big soul burn on the Kreisbed, does pop a defensive for Tags with a big shield to protect him, as Kreisbed setting out a bunch of portals. That's also going to be swapped into the Fell Hunter in order to get that interrupt wall up for Tags and trying to go for the most amount of damage. Big Malefics are up on all the different pets that Kreisbed got up and running, but it's going to be an Infernal burning him down, keeping him warm. That's also going to be the Immolation just singeing him over time. Taking a bit of that dot damage, Mortical Ascend into the Fell Hunter for a moment, stunned around the corner. Kreisbed just trying to keep the pressure quick interrupt by Tagsy, but the man is still under a ton of pressure. Big soul burn. Hellstone as Kreisbed looks for a full recovery. Tags are trying to go for a bit of mobility. Is going to be a fear as Kreisbed setting up a couple of incinerates on him. Quite a bit of damage overall though. Looking to get a fear. Yet another incinerate. Maybe in trouble. Tags is trying to go for any defensive. This guy definitely needs some mobility or survivability. It's going to be last incinerate as Kreisbed does take him. Those incinerates did get buffed up by like 5%. With Warlocks continuing to get even more buffs little by little. With Shaylee? I'm so bad at names, man, but I think it's going to be Shaylee gonna be up next. Got himself a bit of reflect as they're backing up versus Kreisbed. Getting it with that slow, can't really go anywhere. Might as well go behind the pillar. Kreisbed swapping out for the Succubus to establish even greater control. Shaylee already using their Shadow Meld, so we'll not have an out for this one. Succubus CC immediately. Immolation Aura with the Soul Fire off the bat. Could potentially be a lot of damage if it crits. Does quite a bit of damage. Going to be reflect early up for Shaylee as they go for a charge. Going to be immediately Kreisbed trying to use mobility with that fort in order to get away from the Warrior. The Warrior is either going to have to focus on the Succubus, tear the thing apart, separate the Warlock from the pet, and then focus him down. Is that or just going all out onto the Warlock with CC? Going to be ports as they're trying to make their approach. Leap with a Mortical, send him out in the other direction. With a Shadow Fury, doesn't quite connect, but it's going to be Shaylee finally able to establish a bit of damage. Kreisbed trying to go for maybe a bit of a port, defensive wall, everything's getting used, tanking up the damage with Shaylee, who just got a full range of the Avatar upon him with a Chaos striking back at Shaylee right afterwards. It's going to be quite a bit of damage. Shaylee, not a lot of health left. Incinerate's going to do a lot of damage straight left right after. That Incinerate just crawling right to you until it can just erupt from under your feet. With KG going to be up next as why am I struggling here? I want to call him Demonology Warlock for some reason. My brain is just set up to call him a Demonology Warlock. I think it's because they play that Necrolord ability where they just summon demons. It's going to be mad Cannibals out of Kreisbed. Got him to reflect in case it's going to be any damage. Magic damage out of KG. Maybe an interrupt. KG, not a lot of health available. It's going to be a chicken. Oh, big hump, but does get Shadow Bird as he's trying to make some damage happen. That was extremely unfortunate. I feel like Kreisbed just got himself like a really, really good opener there. And it's just... the Demon Hunter couldn't quite establish himself a good goal. It was a bunch of boards, a big old chaos ball, just everything got him extremely, extremely low. And at that point, you had to get counter aggressive. That hunt was the play, but it just didn't quite connect fast enough. Going to be immediate second BCC onto a Pav. As Pav trying to make a bit of a play. Got himself a big coordinated assault versus Kreisbed. Has got himself a big shield. Shadow Fury to follow after Pav. Oh my. I'm not even sure what happened there. I'm actually a bit of lost for words in chat. Was that just the procs? Backdraft procs? Must have been, right? Gonna be Smonksty. SMLC on the Monk. Smonksty? Monksty. I kind of like the Monksty. I'm not sure. Monk. Esman. Do you call it Esman? S-Monk. Let's go with the S-Monk. I feel like that's a little bit easier. Didn't even get a turtle fade. That's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. That was a lot of pressure, though. Double Destro Presence affected people. Dude, double Destro Presence, true. I feel like that may be a case, honestly. Have a who kill WoW in here as a Destro and Kreisbed. I mean, you just have that double up on Destro on that team. Gonna be the pet absolutely singed out by Kreisbed, as the one just doesn't really get to make much of a play. Smonksty is trying to see. I'm gonna call Smonksty. I'm gonna call it Smonksty. I feel like it's gonna roll off the tongue for me easier. But it's trying to see if he can back up a little bit, play defensively. Gonna be a little bit of a Succubus CC around the corner. Kreisbed trying to swing around, does establish a proper CC, maybe get another damage, got himself a port immediately with an Infernal coming down. Back-to-back stuns as Monksy take a lot of damage. Reflect up, Mortal Coil sent in. Was that a Mortal Coil? It looked like a Mortal Coil sent in. Definitely needs a Karma. Big defensive, trying to see if he can survive in Chaos Bolt. Does survive the Bolt, but I think he just bleeds out to the fire damage. Oh, that was fast. Let's get us another going, man. Yo, we gotta get another one in. Hold on. I feel like these boys so far got CC by Succubus, and then Kreisbed just absolutely blasted with a bolt, got himself early advantage, and just kind of carried it over. We gotta get another go. Hold on a second. We gotta go again. Yeah, well, let me know when the teams are ready, boys. Not today. I'm sorry. You got a spot? If you guys need space, Nemi wants to join in, and so does Amori. If you guys need space, let me know. Lexa busted. They did buff Jester recently. 25% buff on Chaos Bolt, 5% buff on Incinerate, and like a 40% damage buff on... Actually, maybe. Actually, maybe yes. Maybe yes. Check it real quick. Guys, let me know. Need more? Or ready? Taxi, where's Taxi at? Taxi, let me know. Ready. Taxi's, Chrysler's ready. Taxi, need more boys or ready? Let me know. Never mind, locks left. Okay. I can invite, let me do this. Not ready, need one. Okay, I can invite Nemi into this group. Party's full, convert to raid plus. And I can get Nemi in. I can get Amori. No, let's do this. Let's get Amori into Crysis' team and we'll get Nemi into Tag's team. We'll do it like that. Is it raid? It says party's full. Right click and convert to raid Crysis if you know how to do that. Let me just whisper him real quick. Could you convert the party to... Could you convert to raid plus? There we go. We'll do it like this. I think it'll be faster than having stream delay be a thing. Because if you convert to raid, I can get Amori in, then I can join Taxi and I can get Nemi in there and it'll be good to go. It'll be set. This is perfect. This works out actually. Maybe he's dueling? Maybe he doesn't know how to? Are we in a raid? Okay, we're in a raid. Perfect. So I suggest Amori. Got you in. Hell yeah. Real quick. Okay, cool. So we leave that group. We request to join in and we get Nemi in. We'll do it like this. We're just gonna get the boys in here. That's how we're gonna do it, man. Real quick. Okay, it's already in raid. So just invite. We'll get you in. And then we'll go good. And it'll be like 1 through 5. Yeah, and then we'll be good. Trying to It says you're already in the group. I'm not sure what's going on. Huh. It won't let me near him? Yeah, dude, it's rough, man. And hey, you want to make a plus team for 20 kids? Hey, man, if you guys want to join up on Discord and do that. I can join now. I'm again in RBG. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. It's okay. It's okay, friend. Okay, I need... Grain said no. Jesus didn't say nothing. So we need... oh, good friend. Good friend. So we need Onomas chat. We need Onomas. Yo, anybody with more reality want to join in for 5v5 1v1? Atha? Avant-garde? Wait, hold on. Hey, Ava. Ava, wanna join Duels tonight? Yo, get in here. Ben, here's the thing. Okay, I'm searching for +1. Alright, guys, bad. Oh, Chrysler. Stay put. We're gonna get your group in just a bit here. How many are we at right now? 50, 60? Well, 50. 52. 152 on you. Are you guys insane? All healers try to harm me with a disc priest. All healers. Okay, he's not dead. Danny Ganker. He's leveling. Do I ask? He's not already in a hook point. Stigmata? Grain? Oh no. Highlander? Hey Highlander. Wanna join some duels this evening by chance? Trying to get him in, boys. Nolly in Ruby Life Pools. Good luck. I know what that's like. Good luck. Lenoa is in, right? Are they? Is Lenoa in? Or did I ask Lenoa? Hold on, I don't remember asking. Did I ask Lenoa? Hey Lenoa. Once in for some duels this evening. Okay, so Highlander says his rating. All good, friend. All good, friend. Damn, it was a fast 1v5. Yeah, definitely want to get more in here, boys. We definitely want to do more duels this evening. That was way too quick. I want to get through more of them. These are really, really fun. Romaru's technically on NA, but he's leveling a priest. I don't want to be that guy that's like, hey, I know you're leveling, but do you want to join in? I asked teleport, and I think I went through everybody more or less. Let's Avant-Garde once in on a. I thought Avant-Garde was the paladin. Did I get it wrong? I might have gotten it wrong. Let me see if Danny wants in. Hey, Danny, want in on some duels this evening? It's a rogue, so it's like, oh, is it worth asking? But we do need more bodies, so we'll get a rogue in here because we got a rogue in Team Glooch, and we can get a rogue over in Team Taxi. Next, maybe the rogue could be there to help shut down the warlock potentially. Maybe that's just fine, guys. Copium. Yo, Arthur, get in here, my guy. Okay, friend. So he said no. Who else can I pester? Tal, I asked. Yo, Jesus needs to get back to me, man. What happened? Joe? Did I ask Joe? I think I asked Joe. I don't know if he's messaged me back. What's up, pester? After 100k so far, ready for it? Yo, Arthur, get in here. Arthur. Okay, well now it feels weird asking Arthur about it, because now it just feels like I'm just asking him like, hey, you wanna be a train dummy tonight? Hey, Linus. Let me hit him up if maybe he wants to join some duels. Obliteration. Oblit is an A, right? Yeah, obliteration is an A. There's another oblit though. Don't we have oblit on EU? Again, I'm so bad with names. Let me ask Rimaru. Hey, Rimaru. Maybe once in? Potentially? Possibly? Get a +1 in here. Now when you get around leveling your Destro, I have a perfect build for low keys. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'm actually gonna be working on some ults in my free time. Now that like the Nokudon thing is the thing. Like there's a lot of people over there. Is it gonna Obliv the Mage? Yeah, I'm probably thinking of Obliv the Mage. Yeah. I'm bad with names, but that's I think you completed my like thought process there. Yeah. For some reason it was like obliterate, but like no, it's actually really short. Happy Friday, chat. What's up, Dan? How you doing, man? I'm feeling good, my guy. Hope you're doing good. Welcome. How you doing, man? You want in, by the way? You want to join those by chance? Potentially, my guy. I asked teleport already. Let's see, dude. Let's look for the boys in here. Ramara said, "Yo, let's go." Okay, let me know when to invite. Let me know when to invite. I got a +1, boys. Got one. 1 sec. Getting them in. I think they're a feral. I think Ramara's in a feral. But Nemi, let me go to another character. Okay. Yo, Nemi, let me know when you're ready if you want to join some 5v5 on those tonight. News and new stuff. Community council live chat. Cool. Highlights and summary. I'll probably do to people. I heard apparently that the whole chat that they had over there about the whole like community council stuff, apparently it was really productive. Good luck though to you. No problem, friend. Yeah, you're good, Linus. He good, my guy. Dan didn't respond. Okay, no, Dan did respond to me. He said he just queuing arenas or something. Lenoa, I don't think responded back. Avant-Garde said something about healing. Something about being a healer. Atherman talking about warlocks. So he just what in. Annotated groups. I can just invite you in if you have me out on real ID. Yeah, I probably should have had the group get listed in LFG. But I'm just trying to see if I can scour my BNet. Next time, I will definitely list it. Message the other team. Let Chrysler last, ain't fair to rest. Yo, I think Chrysler just did /roll, man. He just kind of goes by the rolls. I don't think Chrysler ever like cheatsy duels it. He never goes like, yo, let me go first. I don't think Gloosh does either, although Gloosh ends up getting really, really lucky rolls, which happens a lot, but I don't think he like means to do it or anything. Because Gloosh in the past, I'm like, I'll be cleanup duty. I'll go last. I'm okay with it. Gloosh's been a really good sport about it before. This build does 170k DPS and 5 targets on a frontal up. Jesus, that's nutty. Always go last after 1v5s. Fair enough. That's a fair point. I don't think you need to go last, but it's like third. I think third is fine. Ready? All right, Romaro, got you in, my guy. Suggest the invite. Get my boy in here, and we should be good to go. As soon as you're in. All right, cool. Okay, this group is ready. Ready. Queuing up. Now to find the... Do I still have inspected a macro? I do. Let's do Blades. It's a very Warlock themed map. Blades Edge. With the pillars or with the bridge at the top. What are we gonna do either way though? Good luck and have fun, everyone. Glitch wins the rolls because of the outlet practice. True. This guy's been good rolls, man. Yo, Glitch needs to play some Outlaw in these duels sometime, man. I'd love to see that man play Outlaw. I'd love to see that man challenge himself. I know that sounds like a lot better for duels. Just miles better. But I would love to see it the other way, though. I think it'd be awesome. Alrighty, boys. Second duel of the night. Took us a little bit of time to get one together. Twitch. But hopefully, we can just blast these out with the groups we got, man. Check out Mugged out. Yo, Amara, let me check your Mug real quick. Real quick. I like it. I think the tabard is what really makes it for me. That whole green, and you got that skull, and you got a whole like toxic look. I think the belt maybe can look a little different because it got a bit of blue, but it still is good. I see what you were going with, like poison toxic blade kind of deal. I like it, and I like the little rose on the side. I actually like it a lot. We got a Mori over team 1. We got Crossbow on the team as well as Destruction with, it looks like it's going to be Lusa first up as a Windwalker. Then we'll play some Mistweaver with Moonblade in the back. We also got ourselves a Galooge just kind of skulking over in the corner as Pav is going to be first up as a Survival Hunter versus Lusa. Starting off strong with a couple of grenades. Big explosive shot. Actually, Lusa is going to take the explosive behind the pill, looking for a bit of recovery. The damage in Survival Hunters has got like the grenades with explosives could just absolutely be surprising. Big Lex 2 by Luso got himself the big Night Fade with a big Serenity, massive damage out, but this one Pav, main to pop a defensive, does go for a turtle to play an extra save. That is the big cool inside of Luso. Does disconnect his Serenity away from Zowen, so he's kind of separating some of the CDs apart from one another. Jab onto the pet, jab onto Pav. It's going to be immediate freezing trap as Pav trying to make some damage trap, but Karma to follow immediately. Pav may need to pop a big defensive here, potentially feign death, may need something here, just try to see if he can cut out Luso, maybe waiting out for some big cooldowns. It's going to go in for big kill shots, just through the Karma, may have damage. Oh, Pav does end up taking it. He decided to wait out the Karma a little bit and then started putting pressure, fighting past the Karma, and he felt like, you know what, I have plenty of survivability on this one. He is a survival hunter after all. You would imagine they will be very survivable. Got us a big regenerating. Honestly, it should be like a... They should maybe rename it from like survival hunter to just like a regenerate hunter. They don't really survive well while taking damage, but they can like heal past the damage. As Moonblade goes in full stretch Armstrong over here. Oh my god. Think of nightmares, dude. That is a demon hunter. It's like a little bit of touch with the demon in the demon hunter, and that was literally just exposed. Sleep paralysis demon over here. Stone into Bab does go for a trick and stone. Back into Moonblade is going to be Metamorph on top of it. Walking past the body shot doesn't quite connect. Trying to see if he can go big Ibium, but that is a hunter not feigning death. That is an actual hunter just on the ground. Jack's going to be up next. Trying to see if he can load him up full of dots, but that's going to be Moonblade staying as aggressive as possible. Got himself full meta. Trying to take full advantage of it. Morticoil in prison right before I think the UA applied, or maybe UA still was applied. Fear into Taxi, trying to see if he can leap around the corner. Moonblade trying to see if he can find a better angle, but Taxi is literally hovering above there. He's going to use that hover just to take the port, just to get away from Moonblade, ramping up those dots quite a bit. Moonblade may be in a bit of trouble. He's fully dotted up. The dots are ticking a lot more aggressively on him. Maybe in a tight spot right now. He is not. I don't think he's going to die here, but he's definitely going to get super, super low as Taxi does go in, making sure to refresh a couple of those dots. It might be really bad for Moonblade. Maybe very, very limited. Needs to get aggressive. Needs to get offensive at some point. I don't know if he can dispel himself off of dots. It doesn't look like he's running the build to be able to remove the dots of himself. But he's able to kind of sort of survive. Definitely needs I-beam. Definitely needs to get a setup on the Taxi. Whatever recovery you can. Aggressive healing. You may just have to play off of that leech healing. Mortal Coil immediately with the execute of Drain Soul. As Tagsy just trying to add Moonblade. Does Moonblade have anything left? I think it's just over. And it's over. Tagsy just letting the dots stick him out. With Gloosh going to be up next. It's going to be a Sub-Rogue versus Affliction. So Tagsy immediately swapping out to Succubus. If Gloosh is careful, may be able to avoid the Succubus. I don't know if Tagsy will want to play the Succubus the entire game or want to sacrifice at some point for damage. Definitely going to try to see if he can do Succubus in the opener, but it's going to be a secret technique together with a shadowy duel. Just kidnapping Tagsy into a literally realm of shadows, trying to make sure that the pet cannot attack him, cannot do anything. And Glooch looking for a bit of a reset after going for that hit and run. Tagsy with a stun around the corner, setting in the Succubus, able to get some dots onto Glooch, at least able to establish a little bit of early pressure. And Glooch is going to take a bit of damage here, but as long as he got defense, as long as he got interrupts, he may be okay. Dance is also going to fuel him full of healing. Every time he dances, he is going to get himself soothed in the darkness healing. Trinket off of that fear. Drain by Tagsy. Cloak Shadows maybe for Glooch. Tagsy trying to go for as much recovery as he can. Does have a wall in case he needs the Dark Pack available very, very soon. Trying to keep the dots rolling with the slow onto Glooch. Glooch is going to go for advantage. Got himself a Shadow Strike. And Tagsy may be in a bit of trouble. Does have some Dark Pack and everything. Cloak Shadows for the Rogue. Wall up for Tagsy. May have to go for Dark Pack really early. Try to establish a fear onto the Rogue. Full dots are up. The Rogue got nothing. No vanishes, no cloak. This may be pretty bad for him overall though. Wait for it for Tagsy. Just needs to get the dots rolling onto Glooch. Glooch trying to stay aggressive. It's going to go for an interrupt on the nature hit. But the Shadow, the Drains are just not going to be able to get cast through. Glooch trying to see if he can maybe go for Shadow Dances back to back to keep himself healing. Full dots around him. Off of that Succubus CC. May have to sacrifice the Succubus. Going to be full wrapping up of dots. Blind onto Tagsy. Are the dots going to be enough here? Trying to go for a little bit of healing with a Hellstone. And trying to see if he can go for a restart, but the Succubus not going to let you go anywhere. I think Glooch may be in trouble. Does have a dance coming up very, very soon, but it's going to be drained by Tagsy. Oh, my goodness, Tagsy. I feel like Glooch may have made like a crucial mistake at some point in that duel. Maybe got a little too aggressive with one of the vanishes. Where I honestly, I feel like in most cases, a rogue can just sit and stall the entire game and go for full recovery. I think he may have played a bit more aggressively here. So we could have went for a long game, but decided to keep it a little more interesting. Amori with the Shadow Blades immediately from one rogue into the next, as Amori just going for a full entire reset. Forward by Tagsy, gouged by Amori, establishing control, but that's already on. A Mortal Coil sent in. Does Amori have a trinket? There's no way he doesn't, right? No, hold on. Do you trinket something? There's no way. No. That trinket must be like a DR, must be like an after image off of like Glooch's trinket, right? Maybe not. Looks like Shadow Blades are down. Succubus CC immediately Tagsy uses the Succubus just to establish some CC on the road, just to peel him away for just a moment. Soul Rod interrupted on nature, able to cast himself Shadow. Big Drains is able to go for the Soul Burn Drain in order to establish a massive shield. Amori Shadow Step to him, has a Cloak of Shadows in case things get rough. May does die to the dust. The May needs to cloak now. Does cloak with an evasion. The Succubus could be enough just to send this man over the edge. 5 minutes in a duel, 28% dampener. And Tagsy not able to really keep the pressure onto Amori. May have to pick up the eyes really, really early as Amori does go for advantage. But Tagsy, I feel like decided, you know what? I'm just going to maybe hang around here. Maybe trying to see if he can pick up eyes. Mania that Succubus immediately to peel the shrug off of him. Is going to do it immediately. Does go for the interrupt as Amori fighting that Succubus. Get a shot onto Tagsy. Got himself a shield. Secret technique ripping right through it. Is he going to be able to survive this? Succubus CC, blind off of the trinket. The Succubus is going to try to keep Amori in combat and slowed. As long as you don't put a shiv on that thing to outrun it, you may be okay, actually. And Amori building the comp points off of that thing, maybe get some damage off. Tagsy try to get dots up. Mortal Coil to follow. Fear right after. Try to establish control over the rogue. Does get interrupted. Gonna be Tagsy burning up all these dots, trying to make him rampage a little bit more onto Amori. Can go for a couple of casts. Gouge is gonna be there for just a second. Tagsy trying to keep the dots rolling in with a Drain Soul right afterwards. May be able to crack through Rogue's defenses a little. Advantage is available for Amori. So this is gonna be okay for a while. Smoke bomb up and running. Tagsy trying to find an angle, and the rogue is going to go for a shadowy duel. Tagsy with a trinket off of that one, trying to get interrupted. Looks like he is going to have to get interrupted. Cheap shot off of that soul tap, but it's got himself, or soul rod, but it's got himself the full dots, the full rampage, and it's going to be also darkly just to extend every one of those dots either way. That is so unfortunate for Amori. Maybe in a bit of trouble, honestly. Trying to see if he can go for a sap and a cry. How are you going to sap and a Tagsy off of that? You're at full dots. You should be in combat fully. And Tagsy trying to go for a long range drain. Does the man have a shadow step? Does have a step? Getting a shot. Now maybe the time to do it. Wall is the only bastion of defense that Tagsy has. Succubus just to claw the rogue off of him into a stun. Fully dotted. Mortal Coil. Drain life. Amori may be down for the count. Unless this man got something. He got to vanish up very, very soon. That's why Tagsy could go for a soul drain. He does get an interrupt on the soul. Gouge to follow. Dance are up. I think it may be over. Kid a shot. He played as well as he could there. I feel like that rogue played that as well as he could. Kreisbet is the last one left over on the team 1 to challenge the Affliction Warlock. It's going to be a battle of the gods at the rematch time. Definitely we need a rematch after that one. We definitely do. That was a hell of a match, man. These rogues, they played really well. I feel like the rogues also could be playing, to be fair, very cheesy. And I feel like they're just choosing not to this match. That's going to be Tags' main pet second is actually going to blast it out with an Inferno coming down. Man, someone is going to actually swap it out for another pet. Kreisbet is just focusing attention on the pet. He's just going to go absolutely blast it out the whatever pet tags he has before he can even sacrifice it to gain more damage. Double K is also going to set 10 from the Twisting Nether as Tags is trying to go for a bit of recovery with a drain. He has got nothing left though. Maybe he's got himself a port. He does get juice though. Soul Rot maybe could use that AoE drain to maybe get some recovery. Chaosmode's gonna smack him. Not much you can do there. Once your main pet gets ripped away from you, you can't even go for a proper interrupt. You can't really do much. What a godlock. He does play pretty well, Amori. Taxi does play Affliction all day, every day. There's nothing else he really plays. Or maybe he does have ults, but definitely spends quite a lot of time on that thing. Smugsty, is that a whetstone trinket? Very interesting. I wonder if that could be good in PvP. I'm sure they nerfed it quite a bit, but it does do a lot of damage in PvE. And imagine full cooldowns maybe it could be really deadly. Gonna be Vivifies up for Smugsty as Kreisbet. I know it's Smugsty sounds so weird, but it's S-Man Steel on his monk. It's just easier to call him Smugsty. Smunk? I don't even know. Fist of Fury off for the monk. Try to see if he can maybe get some damage up, but it's going to be drained by Kreis. He got himself a couple of instants. Shadow Burn is going to be the end of it. And got himself an Immolate. Monk tried to see if he can maybe survive a little bit of this. Got himself Diffuse, got himself Dampen Harm. Maybe can get close enough to get that Karma, but right now that's like the only thing that's really able to keep him alive. He is potentially reversing some of the damage back to Kreisbet with that Karma as he gets counter aggressive. 52% dampening. Not much healing can really be done here, and that is a Succubus somewhere. Looks like she snuck around right behind you. As it's going to be Kreisbet with a big soul fire, trying to see if he can just end it right there. Big Incinerate. It's over. Oh my god, it's just so much damage put together. Shayla is going to be up next as the Arms Warrior charging now a big stun onto Kreisbet. The Arms Warrior does have quite a bit of damage compared to, let's say, Fury. Survivability wise, a little bit different, but that Ignore Pain does help out a lot. I've seen a lot more of you boys go for duels as an Arms Warrior for that second win gameplay. Shayla got himself a big defensive. That's going to be Mordecai sent in. Does have a trigger for it. Decided not to go for it just yet. Blaze Storm to follow. Scribe trying to see if he can avoid it as best as possible. Then it's going to be a bit of damage. John to Shaley with a port to follow. Do they have maybe any more mobility at all? Does have a stun. Shadow Melt maybe potentially. Oh, does burn a wall out of Kreisbet though. So he's able to get a big defensive out of him. With Colby going to be up next. Try to see if he can get some bleeds in there. Succubus will not be able to stop the Druid right here. The Succubus you see does not work on beasts. It only works on humanoids. So for Covey, he actually got himself basically the freedom to just get in there and put some bleeds on the Kreisbet and just watch that man melt. Those bleeds are brutal. Kreisbet trying to see if he can counter it, but it's going to be a bite to shut down the Destruction Warlock with Covey. Well done, boys. Let's get another one going. And yeah, Unomas got to get us the rematch there. Definitely got to get a rematch. You can get the rim. Yeah, it's really tough. It is definitely tough. That arena was not the best for it. We could go for a different arena there, chat. I can join now if you still have a spot. I'll let me check, friend. So Taxi's ready. Everyone left. Oh, we do have a spot. We do have a spot. Good night, friend. Good night, friend. So Kreisbet is going. Oh no, dude, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. We got ourselves another group, boys. A new group up and running. I'm over on lock. Okay, cool. Let me know when to in. So Nemi wants to join in. Kreisbet is gone. His whole team split. But if any of that team wants to join me, we got another group list to chat. If you guys want to join in over on the EU, group is listed in a Raids Legacy section. Just type number 5 in the search and you'll be there. Who's the anti-warlock? Like who's the class that counts as a warlock? Anti-warlock? Butt Bumper. Okay, that's a good name. Is that a huge butt, man? Yo, get in here, my guy. We need 3 more on this team. Oh, that's a whole team of 3. Gloosh, Grifka, Toxic. I'll let you in. I'll let all of y'all in. We'll just get Asa wants to join. Oh my goodness. All right, so we got a full team of rogues here. We're just gonna run it. Taxi. Hopefully one of them is at least assassination sub. We're just gonna give it a try, man. We'll get Atho after this one, though. Definitely we'll get Atho after this one. What do we make lead for this one? Butt bumper? We'll make butt bumper lead. We'll make butt bumper lead. We'll get Atho after this one, though. That is a lot of rogues joining in. I'll just let it happen. I'll just let it happen. I just want to get some grips in here. If rogues become like a problem, maybe we can be like, all right, let's... I don't really know. I don't really know. We don't really have like the bodies tonight normally, so maybe just let rogues play. No problem, friend. Who's anti-warlock? Who's like a class that counter it before? Okay. Atho was looking for a group. Romario left before. Atho was looking for a group. Let me make butt bumpers lead. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I can invite Atho if you need me to. If you need help inviting Atho, let me know. Unless you guys have each other added already. But yeah, Taxi, huge. My boy Atho, where you at, beautiful? Huge. Here we go. And we're in. Awesome. Alrighty. Invite spectator match. Taxi and huge. Johan, right? It's Johan. 5. What do I think goes into? Blackrock Hold? We'll do Blackrock Hold. That'll work. Yo, my Legion M+ team just came back to the game. Yo, what's up? Wait, Jake, were you one of the dudes that left that group by the way with Kreis and all them? You want to join back in? My Legion M+ team came back to the game. That's awesome. Happy to hear that. What's the best way to support you, Dal? Hey, you join the streams. If you're having fun and join the streams, that's fine by me. You want to hit the stream a thumbs up button? I would appreciate it. You guys want to hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet? Would love it. You guys want to become a member? There's a member button as well if you want to do that. But honestly, as long as you guys are having a good time in the streams, that's all I really care about. That's all I really care about. Donations any good so you have a better way to donate? Any good, or do you have a better way to donate? I mean, YouTube, like the super chat stuff. Yeah, YouTube does a really generous cut with those things. Like compared to like Twitch subs and YouTube subs or whatever, YouTube does like a very generous cut if you want to do it. That's really up to you. I would become a member if you want to spam the emotes in the chat and you want to have like a member role in Discord. But if you guys are having a fun time just watching streams, all that stuff, you got I'm perfectly cool with that too, man. Most important part for me is that you guys are having fun. If you guys are enjoying the streams, that's awesome. Everything else is extra, honestly. Love you, boys. Love seeing you here. Love hanging out with all of you. These have been really fun. And yeah, that's just being honest here. That is a lot of rogues in Team 2, though. That is a lot of rogues. So hopefully, they won't send all the rogues immediately. Hopefully, they won't send every one of them immediately. So Twitch, we got ourselves Atho going up first versus Fastol. Immediately got ourselves Demonology playing that Nether Portal build. Gonna be immediate trinket with a Mortal Coil for Atho. That trinket could be crucial. Big wings to follow. Access to stop him. Does go for the human racial. Trying to see if he can go for big damage on Fastol. Is gonna establish the big exorcism. 80% buff to that thing. Mad damage by Atho. Trying to see if he can shut down Fastol. That is through wall. The man is gonna blast it out through his big defensive fear onto Atho. It is gonna be a full fear as Fastol trying to go for a bit of recovery. Not going for the charm just yet. Not going for another portal either. Atho still got wings for just a little bit longer. Got himself that Seraphim. That's going to be Blade of Justice trying to get the damage rolling a little bit longer. Fastol is going to hit with an Exorcism, which is going to start doing damage to him over time, little by little. Atho and getting shut down with an Axos really quickly. Another fear onto Atho. Trying to see if he can close the gap. Bubble out versus Fastol. Just doesn't even worry about having to chase after the guy. Big wake of Essences to follow off of that stun. Fastol maybe going down. Unless he gets maybe a Mortal Coil at the end? That might have been a Mortal Coil at the very end, but I'm not exactly sure. Might have been a Mortal Coil. With Gloosh going to be up next. Walking through Consecration. Atho is going to have to find a way to counter Rogue immediately. Just past Bubble, maybe in a bit of trouble. I don't know if he got a Blessing of Protection. Maybe Gloosh taking him down right here. Bav going to be up next. As a Survival Hunter, maybe if he can find Gloosh, get a Hunter's Mark on him really early on. Flare down, but Gloosh is huddling right in the corner. Does not one of these boys even get a glimpse of him. Staying a bit aggressive, actually kind of hanging out next to the eye. I was expecting for it to run over and pick it up immediately. but he is trying to see if he can play it a little bit slowly. May have a hunter's mark there. There's going to be dots on the Gloosh tagging him. Get a shot before Pav can really get away too far. There's going to be quite a bit of damage by Gloosh. It's going to be Pav trying to go counter aggressively with coordinate assault. Got himself maybe a bit of defense. He may need himself any kind of defense right now versus the Gloosh, as the Rogue got himself full evasion. The Rogue is just dodging everything. Kill shots do go through behind the Rogue's back. That is going to be the pet chasing after the Rogue. Or is it? Wait. Why did they go to dog and stop chasing the Rogue? That could be pretty rough. Pav getting hit with a kidney shot. I think it's going to be secret technique by the Rogue. Not what you can do. The pet does help split a portion of the damage. Going to be a freezing trap down. Gloosh does not want to walk into it. Then it's going to be turtle shell out of Pav. Barely surviving it. But he's still living to, he is still living for the time being. As the Gloosh skulking around, regenerating is letting Pav recover a lot of health though. Sav to follow. And that's going to be Shadow Strike off of the pet. Most likely going to go maybe cheap shot on the pet. Kidney shot onto Pav. No, just building comp points. Just go for a kidney shot immediately. Is that going to be a big damage potentially? Does not have secret technique for now. That is back-to-back eviscerates, and a last Shadow Strike at the very, very end does end up getting the crit he needs. With Taxi going to be up next, trying to see if he can establish some pressure onto Gloosh early on. The earlier you can put up dots on the Rogue and just letting him melt little by little, the better. With that second burst, you also do have a permanent slow into the Rogue, extra physical damage for him to deal with, as he is taking a bit of that physical, a little bit of magical damage. Gouge and Taxi, does he have a kidney shot to follow? But that could be a big defensive for Taxi. Him having a pet actually helps him out with secret technique quite a bit. A secret technique will try to cleave any nearby enemies. Because when you use secret technique, you do like a physical damage hit, and then shadowy rogues spawn around left and right of you, doing shadow damage to the enemy, bypassing armor, because it is all shadow damage. But if you have a pet near you, the secret technique will aggressively try to cleave something. It will prioritize like an extra nearby target. So at least one of those shadowy rogues will cleave an extra enemy, but not go after Taxi, for example. So it does reduce the damage quite a bit. Gonna be a big drain as Gloosh started taking a little bit of damage. Got himself a dance right now just to give himself a bit of recovery. That's gonna be the main pet. I think it is sacrificed by Taxi actually. And that's going to be summoned up into just a Shavara instead. It's going to be Gloosh trying to see if he gets some more Shadow Strikes in. Soul Rod does not get disrupted. Mortal Coil to follow Taxi. But potentially make some damage happen. Summon Gloosh does go for a Cloak of Shadows. Got himself yet another dance. So he got himself a little bit of recovery. Is going to go for that Vanish in order to get himself more of that Stew the Darkness healing. But it doesn't look like Gloosh maybe playing that big shield that you get when you go stealthy. So maybe adjusted his talent build just a very little bit. The Succubus is kind of nearby. It isn't a good spot. Gloosh potentially could use the Shadowy Duel to separate Taxi away from the main pet. Is going to go for Shadowy Duel. Immediate kidney shot. That's going to be a Dark Pack. The Succubus does get hit by the secret technique either way though. So as long as it's in a relatively close vicinity, it should be fine. Succubus CC onto Gloosh. Could potentially go for a Trinket. Does not go for a Trinket because the Trinket Shadow Step Interrupt could be really deadly for Taxi at some point. Does go for a bit of drain. Gets the smallest a bit of shielding, but not enough to really recover fully. Gloosh trying to see if he can blow up a couple points off of the pet. Maybe get a shot on Taxi. Doesn't man have anything. Wall the same job as Gloosh was able to get a pretty big defensive out of him. Has himself yet another Vanish with one more Vanish to the back, but still fully dotted. Can't quite escape these easily. And it's going to be a smoke bomb to follow with that Succubus running, or actually Shavara running over on the side, popping some slows on the guy. Taxi with a port, and in case he needs to back up out of there, maybe in a bit of trouble. Does have the pet to split the secret technique. Was that a human racial? Yeah, that was a human racial to get out of stun in the last second. Trying to get some CC of pressure onto Gloosh. It's going to be a big interrupt. The drain life is going to be full though. That interrupt onto Soul Rod may not be optimal. Trying to see if they can go for the most amount of damage. Maybe Dark Glare build. Maybe Dark Glare player. Does get a Cloak of Shadows back up. The dots are still running him down, but most likely is going to go for Cloak of Shadows here in a bit. Big drain. Does Gloosh Trinket it? Does Gloosh Cloak it? He does Cloak it. But it's still super low in health. Does Taxi have a Succubus? He does have the Shavara nearby. As long as Taxi has an out versus Gloosh, maybe a Succubus CC versus the next kidney shot. Succubus is kind of slowed around the corner. Big damage. Taxi was able to separate it from the pets. Oh my god. Gloosh was able to separate the Warlock from the pets. Secret technique went all into the Warlock, leaving Gloosh the victor of that one. Shaylee going to be up next versus Gloosh. Try to see if you can maybe bypass the rest of these boys. He fought versus Atham, and then was Taxi, right? Did somebody leave on team 1? Might have had somebody leave on team 1. I'm not really sure though. I watched a live with my solo queue 3-minute wait. Like WTF, can watch that? All good, Zed. All good. All good, my guy. Gonna be kidney shot onto Shaylee. As Glitch is trying to get some dots up and running, but not really trying to commit any kind of damage. I think just trying to keep the dot rolling. And Shaley is swapping out to the Fury Warrior this time around. I don't know if second one is going to help him much here. As long as the Rogue got dots, big bleeds on the Glitch. Does go for a shadow step. Shaley trying to see if he can slow him down, but the Rogue got himself the sprint maneuverability, keeping him from getting slowed down by the Warrior's Roar. Avatar is available for Shaley, trying to see if he can find a better angle versus Glitch. He's going to maybe have to go for... He left. That's unfortunate. Just bailed. Alright. Did not want to fight the Rogue, I guess. Kobe Boy is going to be up next. Try to see if he can maybe give himself a go versus the Rogue. Potentially. I think the Feral Druid bleeds. Should be able to rip through the Rogue quite easily. Kobe Boy picking up eyes, I think. Got the dot onto Glitch. Glitch trying to go for a bit of a gouge. Immediate chicken for Kobe Boy with a kidney shot around. Does have some of a bark skin. Secret technique is just going to rip right through him. Maybe enough damage on here through Eviscerates. Is that going to be enough though? Kobe Boy trying to give himself a bit of healing. Does have some Incarnation rolling in. But that blind, I don't think he has a proper sap for the guy. Shadow Strike. Kobe Boy trying to see if he can maybe survive to see a wall. Potentially does have a wall. No, he doesn't. Or to use the wall. Bear form. Frenzy region. No, he does have a wall. It looked like he didn't for a second. But maybe I had it wrong. But it looks like he does go down. That's a lot of damage by the Rogue. Alright, 1v4 by the Rogue. Well done. Was it somebody... I thought it was everybody on team 1 that played, right? I think. I could be wrong, though. Alright, boys. Let's get us another one going, yeah? We may have to split some of these Rogues up a little bit. But, we'll see. We'll see. If you guys need more boys, let me know. If you guys need more bodies, let me know. Gonna go queue shuffle. Sounds good, Tagsy. Thanks for popping in, my guy. I guess you could pass lead to maybe Atho. And I can maybe check over for Atho's team to get a +1 in there. Or is Atho on the other team? I think Atho is with you guys, right? Invite me. Wait, did the team fall apart? 3 instant leaves? Okay. I'll make a group. I'll start another one. Johan, let me know if you need more boys. Let me know, my guy. And we can get more if we need to. Where's my man Kragar at, by the way? Where's that boy? Where is the guy? Let me peep. Kargath, but that's an A. Kragar's not even on. Unfortunate. Hold on, maybe... Also, where's the, You could really use another Rogue in the group. Fair enough. Yeah. Let me get Romaru in. Did I get maybe Atho? If we can get Atho in. I'm making a team. I got you, Atho. I got one, my guy. Don't you worry. I got us covered, bud. Don't you worry. Unless Atho is already in the group. Oh, yeah. Oh, Atho. Yo, you and the other guy join my group real quick. Or I guess I could join... I could join us. I'll delist and I'll find the group and I'll join in, sign up, both of us, get us in here, get my boy Kobe in here. Thanks for joining, Tagsy. Appreciate you, my guys. Super fun watching you play that Affliction, man. Super fun. So Nemi, I don't know if Nemi is in one of the teams already. Where are you? I'm trying to join in. Get declined. Hold on. But join you. I was trying to join you. I was trying to join you after to try to join me. Well, I wouldn't mind facing a rogue if they didn't have the mini escape buttons. Yeah, for sure. Are the user servers? Yes, they are. Ace, you're more than welcome to join in. Your servers? Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to join in, man. Should be called extension concerts, honestly. To vanish the metal cloak. Yeah, dude, it's a lot of escapes. Rogues, in 1v1 specifically, it is a lot of escapes. Wait, 5. You make the group. Okay, I'll make the group. 5V5 1v1 Duels. Atho will join in with a +1. This team is going to need, I think, with Atho and +1, 2 more, and we'll be good to go. But yo, we got a group listed in LFG, boys. You guys are more than welcome to join in. 5v5 1v1 Duels. Pav, Atho, you guys are all more than welcome to join in. Anybody and everybody is welcome. Let's do that. Beautiful. GG to the EU teams. Yeah, man. Tomorrow we'll do an NA. Tomorrow we'll do an NA if you want to join in. But tonight is EU night. And then tomorrow we'll do the NA, boys. I don't remember how many of these are saved. All the audio tracks. I'm trying to save as many of them as I can, though. As best as I can. Is that against rogues? I think so, Pav. Yeah, I think the team is gonna have still quite a lot of rogues, unless Johan ends up kind of like remaking the group and maybe like swap some rogues out, potentially. But yeah, I think it is that team full of rogues. I think. Let's give the other rogues a chance to play, yeah? Get those other guys in there. Help some friends roll along with plus just solo them a warlock. Person who's doing no good and get rage for the King W. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah. So this team is gonna need like 2 more. If you guys want to join us in LFG, the group is listed for Molten Core, Raids Legacy, if you guys want to join in. I'm out for now. Enough of this with the subs. Fair enough, Pav. Appreciate you, my guy. Or maybe what we could do is maybe we could like send Pav over to that team, and maybe we could pick up a rogue on that team, just swap him out like that. Maybe we could have done like this too. But that's alright, my guy. Let me see. What else? I feel like I've scoured my whole BNet list, didn't I? For like anybody that went in. That's one invite like Ambani or somebody. Frisk. Deep and Gorge. Is that the arena? Or is that the... No. Is that the BG? Potentially. I'll ask Frisk. Yo, Frisk. Hey, Frisk. There we go. Hit him with it. Sigmata? I don't think I asked Sigmata. Johan is the leader of the other group. I like your name is Butt Pumper. Why did you choose that? Out of all the names out there, you chose Butt Pumper. Noli? Have I asked Noli? I don't remember if I asked Noli. I think I did. I don't want to be like the kind of guy that's bothering somebody over and over and being it though. You know? I don't remember that guy. And I think Nemi's on the other team, yeah? I think. Scarver? I don't think I asked Scar. All good, friend. All good, friend. Scaver? Let me see. Hey, Scaver. Hit him with it. Oh god, let me off realm, please, Jesus, lol. Wait, what? Get me off that realm, please, Jesus. That's what I said before I go to bed. Huh? Sure thing, friend. Sure thing. No problem, Frisk. Always happy to have you here, man. Always happy to have you here, my guy. Alright, chat. If you guys want to join in EU Duels, we got a couple of spots open over on the team. I guess Atho. We got 3 more spots, I think it is. Can you add me in the other group, please? Can you add me in the other group? Yeah, I can do that. I can toss in an invite. These people are really toxic. Oh no, what's going on over there? Oh no. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there, but okay, we could get you in. So I guess Team Johan is gonna need a +1, yeah? So we're gonna need 2 here, and Johan is gonna need 1 there. Right? Yeah? What's going on over there? What do you mean by toxic? What's happening? Okay, I'm gonna start talking myself in the dark. Okay, sounds good, my guy. Why don't you host AWC, man? Yo, I'd love to host AWC. I just don't know if I have I don't really have that kind of like a contact for anybody that does AWC or anybody in PvP that does like turnings and stuff. I think it'd be awesome to host AWC one day. But yeah, they just want a 5-rogue team. Maybe they just want a 5-rogue team. I mean, it's a 5-rogue team. I don't know, man. I don't know how that's gonna be. Right now we're 4 out of 5. Yeah. So we'll do it over here. Have you seen the Brewmaster Monk in AWC? I heard there's a Brewmaster Monk in AWC, but I haven't seen one, no. I heard that there's one, but I haven't actually seen it. Seems Europe. I'm actually an A, but we're just hanging out. On Fridays we do EU duels. But normally I'm an A. I usually have like my NA schedule. That's why like for EU boys it's like super late where you guys are. But yeah, we're chilling out here. I think it's just maybe a lot of streams in EU, or maybe when you're streaming 5v5 again sounds good. Maybe like whenever you check out streams, maybe like the times you're streaming is. Maybe when your people streams is the prime time for EU boys. That, or there's a lot of EU boys that degen super late at night, which is very likely. Apparently Brewmaster beat WoW's team. Brewmonk is an amazing disruption potential against casters. Warlocks can't do much. Really? I do remember when he had a Brewmaster one time during the Dragonflight beta. I think it was, I forget the name now, but it was, I think it was, who was it? It was, I can't remember the name. It's like right on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't quite get it. It is the, I can't. I'm trying to search the back of my mind, nothing coming up. Empty, like my brain. But anyway, they popped in and they were like blasting with a big AoE. Like big keg damage, like a rogue swap done on them. Lexip, keg, explosive keg, another keg, and the rogues are basically dead. It was just surprising. It just, damage came out of nowhere. He was like, yo, can I play one time? And that's the one time of Brewmaster didn't play it again in beta at all. One time we played it and then we played it again. It's actually insane. It's actually kind of good. Do me for practice? Hey, you guys could do that, yeah. Alrighty, boys, we need 2 more on this team and we'll be good to go. See, Mark, oh my god, there's so many NA boys that are on, man. NA boys are all in full force. Trying to find a group on the EU has been really difficult. But everybody is out on NA. I don't remember if I asked Joe. Too fast? Well, he's in arena, so now I don't want to be bothering him. Lenoa, Linus. Did I ask Linus? I think I did ask Linus. I think I literally did go through a full beta, didn't I? God, why are there so many NA boys in? EU is just like non-existent? Oh no. Well, Teppo, by the way. Hey Teppo. Would you want to join some duels? Hit him with it before he figures out what he's doing for the day. Hell yeah, dude. We need a +1 after this then, if you can get Teppo in. Are you on Twitch also? I used to be on Twitch, but I do YouTube nowadays. I used to do Twitch all the time, but then I decided to do like YouTube for like 3 days one summer, and I liked it a lot, so I decided just to do YouTube. It's just been more enjoyable for me overall. I just feel like it's a decent enough platform. I know it's not the best like streaming platform, but I felt like I was able to like grow the channel through the videos and the streams, and it's been really fun because a lot of people like watch the YouTube videos, but they don't really want to come over to a whole nother platform on Twitch just to watch streams live. So it just felt like to grow the Twitch side, it just felt like pulling teeth to really get it going. So bringing those streams onto YouTube, it just makes it that much easier. Because just like everybody that watches videos regularly, like, oh, it's just convenience on some platform. It's like a click away, right? Just like a literally different website, just a click away. But you'd be surprised, man, that for a lot of people, that is like, that's enough of a okay, all good, friend. All good, friend. Can't do it right now, unfortunately, but it's okay. Yeah, it's surprising. It's like a really simple thing, but it's enough for people to just be like, nah, I don't even wanna. Nah, on Twitch, it's clicks. I don't wanna do it. Maybe it was the time, like, and like trying to watch the Twitch stream now. It's like there's a lot of ads at the very beginning. Duke, how you doing, my guy? We need +1 after this one, boys. It'll be good to go. Uno mas after this one, and we'll be good to go. I'll watch you anywhere. I don't mind. I appreciate you, my guy. I appreciate you. But yeah, I've just been doing YouTube for a while now. It's been kind of nice. I've just been like the fact that I can reach out to my community much easier just through YouTube has been really nice. I've been enjoying that a lot. I think it's been helpful, like very helpful in general. They confirmed it on the talk about training post on my own. Were we saying I hope you have a multiple? Hold on. I remember you saying I hope it's usable by multiple races. They confirmed it on talk training post. Wait, the warden outfit, like that's usable by everybody? I mean, it makes sense that it's usable by everybody. Yeah, I don't really know like how I mean, I guess you're like, oh, Warden, if it's the best of Night Elves, it's got a design for Night Elves, it's probably going to be usable only by Night Elves, because I couldn't really see like a Tauren use it, or a Valpera. But I felt like it's like, oh, it's just a transmog, it's just like customizable, like anyone can use it. The Warden said a multi-class race, and they said they're down to the specific rewards. They're down to the specific class rewards. Oh, that'd be cool, like a rogue set. Ooh. I feel like if they do like a class set though, you want to PV? All good, all good. All good, all good. We need +1. So we need a +1 for Team Johan. And we need +1 for our team as well. If you guys want to find the teams in LFG Legacy, we got 2 groups available. This one is a +1. This one is a +1. And it'll be good to go. If you guys want to join in, more than welcome to. If you guys got friends that really do want to join in too, hit them up as well. I've scoured my whole BNet. I'm just kind of hoping maybe like Jesus just kind of comes around out of nowhere. It just pops on. But I asked him, he just kind of stonewalled me. It just kind of logged. It's about Forge. I need Kreisbet to join back in, man, but he's got a bed. I need Kragar in. There's a lot of NA, dude. NA is just flourishing. You sleeping. You got Gal, even Gal's. Oh, Gal's playing Classic. I was gonna say. Jash is Evocify. Like, I think I asked everybody. Like, I feel like if I asked Joe again, and they're like, yo, you want to join? It's like, yo, he asked me. It's like, oh, okay. I don't want to be bothered. You know what I mean? But I got a group, boys. If you guys want to join in, need a +1 for either group. +1 will be good to go. Monthly reward won't come. The monthly reward won't always come with the mount as well. Sometimes it'll be a giga big weapon, or said they said. Yeah, I imagine that it'll be like something different every single month. Like this month it's a mount, and maybe next month it's gonna be something different entirely. Yeah, I need to go look at it. I definitely need to go look watch the whole thing. Big some item can be frozen for months. Big some item can be frozen for months. Yeah, I mean that's a good thing that they added the freeze factor to it. Yeah. If you find something you like but you can't quite afford it, you can just freeze it and keep it there forever and not have to replace it. I think it's really, really good to see. Did they say anything about like, is it going to be like the rewards we have this month? Are they going to be there next month? Or is it just going to be different rewards every single month from now on? There's always different rewards and never repeating. Or like maybe sometimes eventual repeating, but like you're not going to have like a, like right now we have Celestial Steed, we have those Bandoliers, we have that Mace. Like this next month, is it going to be like, or a year after from now, is it going to be that Mace, Bandoliers, and Steed again? Or is it going to be like, maybe there'll be a Steed, maybe some Bandoliers, but the Mace is going to be gone? Is that to create a huge catalog of items to slot for each month? Okay, so maybe it means are going to be like swapping it month by month then. Very, very possible. Are the devs finding another armory level? I'm not sure, no, I don't think so. Yeah, I think maybe it's a find. Oh, I think it's because of like the mogs maybe. 5? Johan got a 5. We just hit a +1 here, boys. It'll be good to go. Did we just go 4? Did we just go 4v5? Just say F it, send it. Kobe, Fassel, Atho. I don't know if they'll be able to 4-man it. What's up with those rogues over there? Need a +1 on this team, boys. It'll be good to go. Uno mas chat. One more will be good to go. Have I asked Ben? Have I asked Ben? Amori? Are you in that group? Oh, you're in the other group. Okay. Do I ask Ambani? Do we ask Ambani? Because I feel like you're just kind of queuing stuff. It's like, yo, Ambani. 5V5 1v1 Duels. Are you in? Sham? Yo, we got a boy. Not a lot of item level, but the man is willing to give it a go. I love it. Man is willing to step into the arena. Atho, I'll make a lead. Alright, we got a group. My man Sham trying to step into the arena. Good luck, good luck. Wish you the best, my man. Atho, man, and Johan. 5. What do we throw you guys into? Lordaeron? Lordaeron. Let's do Lordaeron. Let's do good old Lordaeron. Good try 4 or 5. I don't know. We'll see. Organ request sent. We're in. Dalaran. Let's do it, boys. Good old lordy. Oh, lordy. Is my stuff shuffling? Sometimes my music is shuffling, and other times it's not shuffling at all. I kind of want it shuffling. That's a good one. I like this track a lot. That's like a good mix. Alrighty, boys. Switch. Got us a little Team Rogue over in Team 2, which may be kind of toxic. But we got some Grifko on that team. We got Gloosh. We got ourselves Feminica. That's a name I haven't seen in a while. And Butt Bumper. Why is it? Why do you got like the old man face? He's just like so tired. Why? It's like I like the rest of the manga. They just like got the guy that's like, you got the face of like, I don't want to deal with this. We got us Atherman over in Team 1 with Carvey Boy. We got us Duke Faso as well as Sham over on that team with, I think it's going to be maybe Atho first up versus all of these rogues. At least send Gloosh last on the Clean Beauty, boys, yeah? At least send him last. It's going to be Grifka first up as a sub rogue versus what looks like Atho. I don't know if this arena ends up being better or worse for classes that are playing against a rogue. I imagine it's a little better because the rogue does not have near as much line of sight. Going to be immediate adaptation trigger for Atho, but into a Hodge and the Grifka try to see if he can stop his opener. And that should actually give him maybe quite a decent go with that adaptation. Grifka try to see if he can shut us up to him, but that's going to be immediate slow with damage from range for Atho, just hammering down the rogue. Does not want to be anywhere near him. Is going to go for a bit of a horse. Doesn't really want to get him too much in melee, just kind of worrying by Grifka. Hitting him with a final red Grifka, unless he's got like a big dot on him. I don't know if he's going to be able to get himself a difficult reset here, as Atho getting hit with yet another stab. He does have a human racial to get out of the next set in case he's really ever in trouble. But Grifka open up with a kidney shot. It's going to be Atherman, I think, with some kind of a buff. Maybe. It's going to be Atho trying to maybe get some damage back under Grifka as the rogue can just stab it. Piercing right through his defenses. Not looking all that good. Does he, man, have to go for an immunity here? Oh, he's going to be okay. He does have that exorcism, which I think that damage over time may be good. Does go for a big go. Grifka maybe get a proc on. Trying to see, does he go for a gouge potentially? Big shit down. Grifka trying to see if he can escape it. Atherman with the wake of matches. I don't know if the wake connected, but Grifka definitely did have some kind of a dot on him. Does end up burning a Cloak of Shadows. And Atho may need to go for a little bit of a reheal. Does catch the rogue. I think the dot was still on him. I don't even know what was dotting him. That or maybe Consecration just get him out last second. This is going to be an exorcism. The rogue is going to be dotted. Not much they can really do. That's going to be a bit of pressure that they're going to take for a while. Stunned by Atho. Does have a human ritual for it. Immediate adaptation. Gouge to follow Grifka. Could still be in trouble. Do they escape the gouge? Smoke bound to follow. Atherman trying to see if he can run in. If he just AoEs him out, maybe just gets him, does end up sniping him out as the advantage was available for the rogue, but doesn't have an advantage fast enough with the Feminica. Gonna be up next. I'm gonna call it Fenny. Walking in versus Atho. Blind immediately as the Paladin just goes playing it very, very defensively more than aggressively. I do love that the Paladins are running Exorcism, by the way. The damage over time that offers against a rogue. Is that what got him out, or was that Consecration at the end there? I couldn't even tell. Wall up for Fenny really early on, trying to go for a big Sunder onto Atho. Is able to avoid it. Lassa to wrap up Atho. Big damage onto Fenny, though, as they're trying to go for a big cooldowns of their own. Knocking Atho back with a rune. Trying to go for big wind strikes. Atho may have to burn a bubble here. Big alien blast. Super, super deadly. May be in trouble. Trying to go for as much self-healing as he can. Trying to see if he can find cover behind the pillar. As long as he does not get interrupted, he may be okay. Fenny got himself a proper line to sight. It's going to go for a stun versus Atho. Does end up spiking down, or bladed justicing the stun totem, but still may not be out of the woods just yet. I think he's playing is he playing Divine Protection? 30% damage reduction DR? That actually may be really good. I don't know if that's better than Shield of Vengeance, but in some cases it may be better. Does get hit with a knockback, but Fenny, as long as Atho can stay on top of Fenny, he'll be okay. Last to follow, as it is going to be a rat resolve to Atho, taking a bit of that nature damage. Stun to Fenny, does have a knockback ready. Could go for, actually, Fenny may be in a bit of trouble. I was going to say Ancestral Guidance, but Ancestors are nowhere need to be found. Maybe in a bit of trouble. Fenny, does he have any more healing? Needs Maelstrom to use to heal himself back up. Has plenty of mana, just needs more Maelstrom. Do they have enough? This is going to be Atho taking him down. Together with Exorcism, the sustained damage of the Paladin. English is going to be up next. So far, Atho did not have to give up any immunities versus anybody here, though. Neither Gloosh, neither the rogues. Gouge immediately onto Atho with a kidney shot. Going to be adaptation. Does Atho have a way to prevent a Gloosh? It's going to be immediate cloak. Oh my god, the bubble. That was so much. I'm actually surprised you lived. You literally had 1 health at 50% dampening. Do you live this one, though? Because the rogue is just going to go for a bit of another go. Gloosh got himself Shadow Blades, trying to see if he could maybe get you interrupted. Sap to follow. You don't have adaptation anymore, so that's going to make it a little bit tougher for you to really come back here. But maybe something you could do here, Atho. Get a shot onto my boy. Gloosh trying to see if you can just break right through him. No secret technique yet. Maybe Atho can go for a Hodge. Cloak of Shadow is no longer available for the rogue, so only he's got is a trinket. It's going to be wings from Atho. Gloosh got himself a full trinket, trying to see if he can get him out of there. Athoman does have a blessing of protection. Is going to use it to try to stay aggressive versus the rogue. May decide to go for as much self-healing as possible. Why he's got wings. Will not be able to go super counter-offensive versus the rogue, but he may be okay. Gloosh should see that there's adaptation available for Atho. Going to be adaptation proccing immediately off of that sap, which is super unfortunate. Could go for the human racial, unless the thing is on DR. Maybe on DR. I think adaptation maybe places the human racial on DR. I think a 30-second DR maybe. But Gloosh is going to be able to take him down. With Duke Elise going to be up next. Hopefully, the Arcane Mage can maybe make something work here. Gloosh open up with a cheap shot, trying to get some damage in. Base opener, nothing super crazy. Alter time, I think, available for Duke really early on. At least it looked like alter time. Got himself a no one to Gloosh, making himself a bit more damage. The Ring of Frost to follow, trying to see if he can get himself a bit of better angle. But definitely taking a lot of damage out of the rogue in the opener. It's going to be really a question that lets you go for an ice block really early here or not. And every time he gets like the clock above his head, I keep thinking it's an alter time, but sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it just may just randomly getting like a bunch of buffs. And it's super difficult to track. I think it's maybe just missiles. Cheap shot by the rogue. Duke does not have a blink, but does have an ice block in order to get out of there. So at least he can go for a bit of a reset with maybe a bit of a reheal. As Gloosh goes in for a full reset behind the pillar. Duke may be in a bit of trouble. Does not have a ice block anymore. May have to get super aggressive with Gloosh in order to be able to beat him. Gloosh does have a Cloak of Shadows back up. Vanish available in case he needs to. It's going to be big damage versus Duke. Trying to go for a big Shadow Strike. So that's going to be down for the count. The man could not use the ult time fast enough. Shamato is going to be up next. Can he trap the rogue? Does get him trapped up. That is going to be a Flame Shock to follow. Playing that Elemental Shaman. Got himself a bit of a Frost Shock. Is definitely going to need to get himself a bit of a setup versus Gloosh. Light and last to follow. Maybe can make something happen here. Maybe can just get enough procs, get a shot on Shamato, do the go for a trinket, knocking the rogue back for just a second, letting the elemental do a bit of damage. Secret technique does help the damage get split between him as well as the pet. So he does kind of limit Gloosh's ability to go in for full damage. Call me when the butcher rogue to the ground. Sounds good, Atho. Sounds good, my guy. What happened there? Atho, does adaptation put human racial on cooldown for 30 seconds? Is that a thing? Shrinking for Shamato really early? Bold move, Cotton. Let's hope it pays off. Blasting him out with a Primordial. Does he have himself a Lava Bird potentially? Gouged by the Rogue, but doesn't have himself a big go yet. Kidney shot to follow it. It's going to be knocked back by the Shaman. Shadow stepping behind Shamato. I think we just have him blind to follow. Huh. I think it's 1 minute. Really? Wait, that means adaptation to human racial, you basically can't run them together, can you? Light the lasso by Shamato onto Gloosh. Maybe he has enough damage potentially. Cloak of Shadows to follow, and that's going to be Kobe Boy. Try to see if he can add the rogue. Maybe able to just AoE him out. Does not go for the swipe. Does not choose to go for a swipe. Picking up the eyes. Maybe able to see the rogue right there. Does have it with Moonfire. At least got him in combat. Does Gloosh realize he's dotted up? Smoke bomb? There's no way he's going to be able to get himself a proper escape, right? Does want to go for a Shadow Step. That is going to be Gouge, Wall, and Bear from Gloosh. Wants to play it super defensively instead. Let's try to see if he can maybe bail out of there. Does get himself a Shadow Step. Get a shout out to Kovi. Does Kovi go for a Trinket? Shadow Blades at the ready. Evasion to follow. So even if Kovi Boy does try to respond, he can't really do much. Bear form. Barskin trying to see if he can tank up. Rude onto Gloosh before he can really escape. Kovi is still in a bit of a bad spot right now. Trying to go for as much recovery as he can. Got himself the Heart of the Wild active. So maybe that damage, maybe that healing may be enough to help him recover here. As Gloosh is not letting him really play the game much. Manages to go for a Moonfire around the corner. Picked up the eyes. Does get the rogue out in the open. At least able to establish a little bit of dots. At some point, he's going to have to get the dots in there. Get a full stun on him. And maybe make something happen. Potentially. Kobe got himself Heart of the Wild. I don't know if he really can do much here. Get a shot. At least he barrier forms it. But is it going to be enough so you can take... I mean, just rip it right through. It has to go for Trinket. Big wall. Maybe he has something here. Does root the rogue yet again. But do you have any counter pressure at all? At some point, may just have to commit some counter pressure. Incarnation, stun into Gloosh. Does he have maybe a second restun? As long as you can get full bleeds onto the rogue, maybe that'll be enough here. The rogue does not have a Cloak of Shadows, has advantage in case he needs to blind to follow. Kobe does not have anything for this one, but the dots are ripping through the rogue. They are doing a bit of damage. But I don't know if it'll be enough. Barkskin maybe? Barkskin? Last bastion of defense, but I think it's over. With Fassel just trying to see if he can set up a demonic gateway. That's a rough one, man. That's a rough one. These rogues, man, are a little rough to play up against, huh? It's gonna be Glitch going for full reset. I guess Fassel is getting him an opportunity to at least go for a full proper honor duel. Maybe. Can we put bleeds? Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. It's rough. It is definitely rough. Especially like at this high dampening though. I feel like that's what really comes down to is dampening. I would ban rogues, but just like it's not like we really have a lot of bodies to really pick from, chat. Which is unfortunate. Percent damp. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Shadow Blades on the Fassel. Secret technique immediately with that shadowy duel. The pet can't really do much. Does Fassel just go down? No way. With a wall, trying to see if he can just be a bit more stalwart against the rogues. Go. Nether portal to follow. Does not get interrupted. Access the glitch, but the Fassel is with no help whatsoever. Trying to go for a tyrant. But Glitch just end up committing the damage before the man can even get the army rolling. That is unfortunate, man. That is absolutely unfortunate. That's rough. Let's try to see if we can maybe get a group without rogues, maybe. Maybe potentially. Is that them and gone? Alright, let's see if we can maybe get a group together, chat. Let's just try this. Yo, Johan, Arthur, anybody else that wants in, just join the 5V5 1v1 DUELS group. Let's try to do one without rogues. I just want to see how many bodies we can get. Get the mage, get the shaman back in there. Because Arthur was lead on that team, but I think he's just gone for the night. I feel like after that game, it's like a bit of a tilt. I don't blame him though. I don't blame him whatsoever. All my heals are 0. Yeah, that had happening. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I just want to see if we can get a group together, chat. Group is still intact. Oh! Okay. Alright. Gonna play rogues anymore? Yeah, I'm gonna group together with no rogues. Butt Pumper. And anybody else on that second team, like Fenny. Fenny, if you want to join in, more than welcome to. I want to see if I can put a second group together with no rogues at all, chat. So, as I mentioned, my guess is still intact. But we're just gonna remake Johan's group real quickly. If you guys want in, you're more than welcome to. No rogues this time. No rogues, just to see if we can put one together. If we don't, it's all good. If we do, we'll have at least one game in here. So you want us to join? Yeah. No, definitely. I just thought Atherman was gonna be gone, so I was gonna try to see if we can put together a group to see who is in. But we'll just make a second group without rogues. When a class is just busted, it's not fun to watch either. Yeah, I mean, rogues are really good. They're not really that strong. Like, they're strong in 2s and 3s. But like, Sub-Rogue can at least get shut down in 2s and 3s. Like, somebody else can just like stun them on their go or disarm them, fear them. And a lot of the damage kind of goes out of the window because they're very burst heavy, not really sustain heavy. Tranquilla, my man, get in here. Gotta play down 100% and get stun and go. Yeah, it's really rough. It's definitely really rough. Yeah, I guess the Sub-Rogue specifically, it is definitely rough. Does it get joined as a healer? Tranquilio? Hope he knows to play DPS in these, not healer, yeah? Hopefully. Always a lot of fun to quest with, for sure. Number 3 rogues, the sub is boring enough. Yeah, I feel it, yeah. We'll try to see if we can scrape a group together, boys. If you guys want to join in, groups listed in the LFG section. If you guys want in, more than welcome to. Yo, Nubs, how about you join in, my guy? Join in, my man. Or are you on a... Amori, do you have an alt, by the way? That's not a rogue that you want to maybe bring into these? If you guys got an alt that you played, if you guys were one of the rogues in the other team, and you have an alt, you're more welcome to join in the alt. I kind of want to try limiting rogues for just a match, maybe. A match. I'm just peeping my peanut aggressively, dude, trying to see if I can just find anybody that's new. Panda? I asked Panda already. Hey, Panda. Hey, Panda, would you be interested in joining some 5V5 1v1 DUELS by chance? I don't remember if I asked Panda or not. But honestly, either way. Specifically to your rogues, open a divine protection health, but a decent south heals back up. Too busy? Yeah, I feel you, I feel you. Yeah, it definitely, you do end up falling behind quite quickly. Send it? Yo, let's go. Roch? Hey, Roch. Wanna join some 5V5 1v1 Duels tonight? They're playing a hunter, so that could work out. Once we get +2 bodies, we will be good to go, friends. +2. No rogues tonight. No rogues this evening. So you may have a chance of actually playing the game. Alright, hell yeah. So we need a couple of more. S-Man-St, you want to join us as a monk by chance? Potentially. Does Gloosh have an alt? Because I like to have Gloosh in, maybe like an alt or something. Potentially. But yo, we need 2 more boys, we'll be good to go. Not the only character for it. Fair enough. And then tomorrow, rogues designed to duel, they're just strong in that kind of setting. Yeah. Yes. Yes. War game duels. I think I asked Ben already. I think I did. I do, yeah, every weekend. You got friends that want to try it, feel free to in, as long as they are not rogues. For sure, friend. Yeah, Tranko's like, yo, you do these alpha? I'm like, yeah, mother, welcome to. I think I asked Highlander before, right? I think. I don't remember if I asked Noli. Hey, Noli. Hey, Noli. I don't remember if I asked you already or not. But want to join some 5v5 duels this evening? I just asked Noli either way. Roch, what did Roch say? That's not Roch. Yo, Dal, watching the stream video, but I'm a dumb PvP at all. So, thanks for the invite, but if you one day PvE on the, I'll be there. Sounds good, my guy. Hey, all good, my friend. All good, friend. Some rogues from duels. We did. We banned them. Yeah, I don't remember Fast Noli. Hi, mate. Nice to hear from you. I'm really sorry it's 1 a.m. Oh, good friend. Yeah, it is late in the EU. I appreciate ya. So Noli says no. Rock says also no. He's more a PV guy. We got Panda. I asked Tep already. Scavor. I think I asked him. Scavor never came back to me. Could have said he's more of a PV guy. Alright, so we still need 2 more bodies, chat. We'll try to see if we can scrape our group together. Yeah, if you want to join us tomorrow, we got a group for NA tomorrow. You're more than welcome to, my man. I watched this for long. Yes. Yes, that's me. The spectator, man. Felipe, by the way. Oh! Yes, Felipe. Oh! Okay. That makes sense, actually. That makes sense now. Alright. Alasa. What the? We got... I think I asked Ben already, right? Man, I'm just like, I have bad memory. I have a real bad memory. Yeah, we need... let me ask him, Bunny, doing some 5v5 duels this evening. No rogues. Want in for a game? Let me ask him, Bonnie, dude. Let me ask my man Ambani. I haven't chatted with Ambani in a while, so it feels weird, like just like, yo, out of the blue, hey, how you doing? But maybe we'll be down. No rogues, so hopefully more people will be able to get a chance to play. We'll still need one more, even if we do get Ambani. It said, yo. It's probably solo queuing, right? It was actually in your stream earlier, yo. Okay. All good, friend. All good, friend. Enjoy threes. All good, all good. Okay. Oh, all right. So we still need two more. We got Panda. Rimaru is on this team already, yeah? Or is he on the other team? Oh, he's on the other team, I think, yeah? We could do this, chat. We could send in one on Athleman's team on this team and do a 4v4. It won't exactly be a 5v5. But at least we get a game. All good on Bonnie. Don't worry about it, my guy. Don't worry at all, my man. Enjoy tease. Yeah. How does what you said tell you? Huh? Okay, that's weird. I have no idea what. Huh, okay. Yeah, Nubs with Guns. I think what you meant was that anybody, you could be on any realm on an A, like either realm on an A. You don't have to be on specific NA realm to like join the duels. You just listed in LFG groups and you said you're good. Hard to see Lion Plus? I have no idea. Probably like a Mistweaver. I don't see a lot of Mistweavers. That or maybe like a Holy Priest. I don't see a lot of them either. Shaman's at least got some damage and like an interrupt. The Bonnie, dude, the boy. Let's give it like this, chat. Let's do like 5 more minutes, maybe. Searching for 5 more. Maybe we can get a group together. Potentially. That's your live now. Yo, Trank, you just peeped it? Yo, my man, how you doing, my guy? Welcome. Yo, we need plus 2 bodies. You got any friends or any homies that want in that are not rogues? Trying to kind of keep it low on rogues this evening. Trying to get at least one more game in. Yeah, as long as they ain't rogues. Rogue class banned. Hold on. What is it? Yeah. Yes, I'll take your friend. Feel free to end them. yeah. If you guys got friends, more than welcome to it. We just need 2 more bodies, man. We'll have some 5v5 1v1 duels. Only probably go from plus. I don't think they're bad, but they're not really good, but they're not really bad either. They're kind of in the middle. I've seen them do okay, but they're not like druids or evokers, so it's really difficult to like tell. Maybe they're really good. And so from what I understand, paladins are either like really good or not that good. So maybe they're like a very skill capped, or maybe like very gear reliant. One of those two. Maybe a mix of both. But I heard that they are either really good or not good. It goes random counseling, chat crowd, ask. There it is, man. There it is. Krusty, get in here, my guy. And then with this, we'll need a +1 still, yeah? 3 boys. That'll be the 4th. +1. Shaman, beautiful. Need a +1. Uno mas, boys. Atho, hopefully the team is still there. We got a no rogue squad. Building up little by little, my guy. We'll deliver it to ya. Fair and square, no rogues, no nothing. No rogues, no funny business, no BS. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Who do I do? I'm just scraping the bottom of the barrel of my friends list. Like, who do I not ask? You're still here? Good. Do you, Atho, you or anybody on that team have a friend that would like to join that isn't a rogue? That is a scummy yellow class. Why am I disparaging rogues so badly, dude? It's okay. We deserve it. It's our class fantasy. That's part of the play style. It comes with the job. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I literally scoured. Dude, I am just scouring. Scouring. Hey. One in. Had a rogue friend go warlock? Hell yeah. I think I got one. Trank, go for it, my guy. As long as it's not a yellow class. I'm trying to ask Tagsy, dude. I'm trying to tempt Tagsy. I'm like, yo, one last game of the night. No rogues. Trying so hard to tempt ya. I'll get Trank's friend. Just so we can get more fresh bodies in here. But I'll see you. Maybe Tagsy will just be like, nah, solo queuing. I'm just sticking to that solo queue. Sure. This one 5-1. Yo, Tagsy's on the high, man. Oh, wait, 5-1. Back up a 3K. Let's go. I got a +1. It's okay, boys. I got the man. Party full can suggest. I might actually have Trank invite a guy. Is your rogue? Is your rogue? Where are you? Okay. Yeah, we'll let Tagsy go back to solo queues. We'll go back to Tagsy. Yo, Atho! Rogues are not allowed more friends this. Alright. Butt pumper, we got you in here. Tagsy, love you, bud. Thank you for at least getting back to me. Sorry I couldn't get you in on this one. Raid lead. Okay, I was about to almost remove you. That was gonna be really bad. Okay, we got a final game, boys. No rogues. So unleash everything you got. Athaman and Johan. What are we going to throw you guys into? Hook point? We'll do hook point. I like hook point. Let's do it, boys. Let's do it. War game request sent. No rogues. And tomorrow we may just have to do the same thing with no rogues. Once we get maybe like Lantania joined in, because I know they're just an outlet main, and then outlet doesn't really feel like a rogue. It feels like just a squishy warrior. Just a warrior, but worse. So I think I'd be okay with having them there. But we'll see how it goes. Were the people also telling over rogues? Dude, it was got pretty bad, yeah. It's not only do we have like a really lack of bodies tonight, it's like it's just been really difficult to escape people together. Maybe just people watching AWC. But yeah, the last game, it was just triple rogue, it was glued to it. It was like, you know, when the rogue doesn't want to play aggressive, when they play very silly, when they play very defensive, not much you can do about it, Tagsy. Yeah. So, yes. Hopefully Team 1 will get a +1 in. They got him in. Yeah, let's go, boys. Last one of the night. Give it your all, give it a best shot. Have some fun, most importantly, chat. Have some fun. Switch. Got ourselves Team 1 to go with your boy Atham, and we got Kobe Boy on that team. Duke. We got Duke in here. Fassel gonna be first up, setting up the gate, setting up the ports, with Shamada gonna be at the ready. With Fassel trying to see if he can get himself a go versus Tranquilio. Trank? I'm gonna call it Trank. Trank opened up with a bit as opener. Trying to go for a bit of a go, but so far hasn't been able to get a proper stun. Mortal sent in as it's gonna be a full nether portal setting up. Trank made it to bomb defensive, does see the threat, does feel the pressure. Barks can try to heal up as much as he can. Trying to maybe get himself some line of sight. Definitely needs to find a way to deal with the Pet Lord whenever the thing is available. Look at that bad boy go. Trying to see if he can bail out of there. Does he have any mobility at all? Trying to see if he can maybe dive into re-stealth with the Incarnation. So maybe gives him a little bit of freedom to break away from the Warlock, but the demons are just so overpowering. Axtos as he goes in for friends and regen, trying to do whatever he can to survive. If he can somehow survive the onslaught of the Burning Legion waterfall, just trying to find himself a bit of recovery behind the pillar. If he can somehow find himself just a little bit of recovery without an Axtos interrupting him, maybe you'll be able to get a chance in order to live through this. Looks like maybe made full recovery. As long as you survive the big scary go by the Warlock, most of the times you may be okay. Got himself a proper interrupt onto Facile too. Maim to follow. Potentially Big Daz is going to be Facile going in for a port. Axos as Strength trying to see if he can line his side behind the pillar. Facile trying to get himself a couple more demons summoned in. Next demon doggos would be extra deadly. The Strength does activate Heart of the Wild. I've seen a lot more druids playing Heart of the Wild as a 5-minute cooldown. It does amplify all your healing. And I think your magic damage and survivability while in bear, it basically amplifies every other form that you're not, almost making you like a proper hybrid, like really kind of decent at all those things and really still good at feral, really still good at bleed physical damage. Trying to see if he can collect a bit of damage to follow, but Facile with that wall burning a pretty big defensive does go in for the demon doggos. That is so difficult to get through. Shelf is going to be next. Big Mortical sent in on the Facile. Mad damage to follow. Big X against Ranch. Oh my goodness. Just absolutely slamming it. Oh my god. Arms Warrior damage. They even nerfed it too. That's the nerf version where they nerfed the Mortal Strike a bit. So this thing is just popping off. Does go for defensive stance, seeing that it's going to be Atham up next. Blaze Storm immediately does activate battle stance right afterwards. Wants to unleash the full fury. Storm Bolt to Atham does have a human ratio for it. Blind on himself. Could potentially go for a trinket. I think waiting until there's a Hodge. Does go for a parry. Got a blink all over the place. Reflect up in case Atha goes in for a Hodge. Atha needs to be very careful. That's where it's going to be big spear. Potentially bubble out of Atha. Maybe big damage by the warrior. Trying to go for as much self-heal as possible. Mad damage on Atha. Could still be in big trouble. Big executes are coming back to back self. That's even too much ability. Mad damage out of Atha. One more global is needed. Does go for a big bubble. Leaping away. The self having any survivability whatsoever. Trying to see if he can stay away from Atha, but the man just runs by him, runs over him on his big old seed. That is so rough, man. Shadow Crash around the corner as Krusty Krab gonna be up next. Try to see if he can just dot up Atha. I think a Shadow Priest does have a bit of an advantage over a Paladin nowadays, or a lot more advantage than normal. Maybe. I feel like they've gotten a lot better though. My face looks like a bit like in a cage. It does. Wait, you actually do have like a Nick Cage face. What the hell? Oh my god, wait a second. That actually does look perfect. Now that you mentioned it, I didn't even think about it. Atham gonna be up next. Sons to Krusty, trying to see if he can establish a bit of pressure. Final Wreck is being used. This is where Krusty used to play defensive. Does go for that rude hand of freedom for Atha to keep himself moving. The fireworks flying in. Krusty got himself a lot of damage. As long as he got himself survivability, he may be okay. Siphon joins in, trying to establish a bit of pressure onto Atha, but does end up breaking its tether of its healing reduction effect. This way, Krusty try to take a position Atha against the Siphon. This is going to do a percentage damage, reducing the healing by quite a bit. It's just going to be overall lots of pressure, lots of damage. As Krusty trying to see if he can find himself a better angle versus Athman is going to be mounting up just for a bit of mobility. As long as he got himself a CC chain versus Atha, he may be okay. He will need to establish some sort of pressure at some point. Cutting down defenses besides disperse as his big emerging defensive fear onto Atha does proc adaptation out of him as Athaman does kind of blink all over the place. Mind blast off of that stun, maybe silence to follow, could potentially put a lot of pressure on the Paladin. Gonna be blind right after as Athaman got himself full wings to follow. Krusty could be in big trouble. Do you disperse here or do you wait? I think May needs to disperse it right now. May have been a bit of a late disperse that is gonna help him recover some health. But you really do want to disperse the best you can, like at high health, I imagine. Mainly Desperate Prayer. Whatever healing you got. Desperate Prayer sounds no. Atha just runs over a second one with the butt pumper. Up next is yet another Arms Warrior. Does he play Shatter? A lot of you guys don't put a talent point into Shatter. It's usually not really worth committing a point just to be able to break off that immunity. Most cases another class can take care of it, or you'll just really try to standardize yourself for multiple classes and not just anti-paladin, anti-bubble. But Bumper trying to see if he can get himself a bit of a blazer around the corner. As Bumper trying to see if he can catch up to Atha. Does go for the double bladed Justice. Is he just doing slash cry animation because he can't catch up to Atha? Reflect up, Stormbolt to follow right after. Athaman could take a lot of damage here. That is an Arms Warrior that do a ton of damage. Big roar, lots of bleeding. Atha may be in a bit of trouble. That's going to be a lot of output. Doesn't have a bubble for a while. May have to go for lay on hands here. Parry up for Pumper. Maybe putting Athaman in an unwinnable situation. Does Atha have any CC? Blind? Potentially may need a blind. Does start to follow him. Try to recover some health. Does he have any Immortal Glories? Try to give himself as much stuff as possible. I think he may be over the... Oh, and Pumper does end up cleaving him down. Got him to reflect in case Duke is going to be up next. Just try to see if you can pester him. As long as you got that second wind, you should be able to recover a ton of healing. Does he have a second wind? It looks like he does. Starting to get a little bit of percentage recovery. Duke kind of giving him a bit of an opportunity. Pumper leap, and then I don't know if he expected. I don't know if he's just guessing where Duke is at. But so far, that second one has got mad value. As Duke is just trying to find a better angle. Does go play Shimmer build, which gives Pumper, if he realizes it, Stormbolts are going to be able to lock down Duke. Could be a lot of damage. Does go for a Blaze Storm immediately out of the root. Could potentially go for a Reflect. Reflecting one of those Arcane Blasts. It's not going to be much. Going to be an ulti time for Duke as he does go for an Interrupt. He does realize that he does have a image nearby. He's not really going to chase. Just got to let him port back exactly the way he wanted him. It's going to be a double charges as Duke does go in for that Shimmer Blink. Blaze Storm right after. It's going to be yet another Shimmer. I think he may be out of mobility. Does get a freeze into Pumper. Lots of damage done to Duke. Does himself a little bit of recovery. Big Arcane Surge to follow. Pumper may need to pop a defensive. Maybe in a bit of trouble. Does reflect one of the blasts back at Duke. Could go for a Stormbolt. Potentially maybe big damage. Knockback. Does get shut down on Arcane. Gonna be big clears. May need an Ice Block either way though. That's gonna be touching the magic slamming onto Pumper. But he's okay for now. May need one more execute. And Duke does go in for a reset. For Pumper, that's actually not the worst. Second wind is going to end up helping him. Duke may want to break out of the Ice Block early to disrupt the second wind. Stormbolt immediately. No outs. Does have a sharpened blade for it. Blaze him to follow. Big damage to the Duke. Maybe in a bit of trouble. Charge. Does he have the execute damage? Potentially doesn't hold the time in the last second. Is it going to be another? Oh, Warbreaker. Does knock it back. Leaping around the corner. No charge to reconnect. Does give him some cooldown reduction. Has reflect in case there's going to be anything from Duke. Does end up slamming on him. That is unfortunate. With Shamato? I want to call it Shamanto for some reason, but Shamato is going to be up next. That was a little bit of a glitch with the camera. I think I was trying to like get caught in the net, the camera. Maybe that's what that was. That was weird. Sorry about that. What is that? Stormbolt as Pumper is going to get rooted out. There's going to be a bunch of lava bursts. The man is just eating those meatballs. Primordial reflecting back at Shimada. Pumper is going to have a Flame Shark crawling on him, so he's not going to be able to get himself a lot of recovery. Shimada does end up going for a bit of a resetting behind the pillar. Does get himself a bit of healing. Pumper maybe can use the second wind to give him some healing. We'll need to utilize that reflect at the right time in order to reflect damage back at Shimada. We'll have to use a Stormbolt in order to give himself the most amount of value. He does not have a lot of ways to heal. May to use defenses really early. Parry up. Stormbolt onto that pet. May to use a Rallying Cry. Does get himself that Ignore Paid for just a moment, but doesn't want to stay with Shimada at all. I think he's waiting until Reflect is back up. Does the Reflect for this one. Lasso getting reflected back at Shimada. Maybe Execute is going to be enough. Wall to follow. Maybe not enough. Oh, and Pumper just adds a Blade Storming through the man. Not giving him much of a chance. Kobe Boy is up next. Blasting him out. Bite. There's nothing it could do. With one Alpaca, last one left over for the team 2. Another Elemental Shaman. Got himself the big Molten War Axe. I wish Enhancement Shamans could wield a Molten War Axe like that. Imagine Lava Lash or Storm Strike, but it's just a two-hander. That'd be insane. Not the bees at the stuff. Oh my god. One Alpaca. Got himself the Earth Elemental. I do miss the Earth Elemental being able to give you like a wall though. Like it still is good because it gives you the fortification. But having that wall, it was just super effective. Kawi Boy opening up. Immediate incarnation onto one Alpaca as a literally dance in the middle of the arena. Could use this stun by the Earth Elemental. He's just usually using Earth Ellie just to give himself a little bit more health. Is having to pop defensive. Immediately. Big damage on the Feral. Not giving him a break. Oh my goodness. And there it is. You guys want to go again? I think Bumper did quite a bit of damage there. Arms War is on a rise. Dude, Arms War is so good right now. They just got so much damage. You just need just enough survivability and you can do it. Do you guys want to go again? If we still have groups. If we still have these two groups. Because I'd be down to go one more. Another one? I want to go another. I want to go another. I want to go another. Are you coming? Yeah, for sure, for sure. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, definitely add me. Dalaran hashtag 1340. I try to add as many people as I can. Johan, tell the group to stay. We're going again. If they're still there. But Trank, yeah, let me, what's your real ID? Because mine is Dalaran hashtag 1340. Ready? All right, I'm just going to send it. Let's do another Blade's Edge. I kind of like Blade's Edge. I like Blade's Edge. Not wait. Just send. Another chance for everybody to play. We got a group. Let's just milk it. Because this is fun. As soon as we just take rogues out of the picture chat, the game is playable. Can you believe it? Wow. Wow. I'm enjoying these though. These are fun. I love the variety of classes we have too. Like, as long as you have no rogues, everybody gets a chance. Maybe like Pharaoh's the only one that's going to be kind of tough for a lot of you guys to play, I guess, because Pharaohs are a little bit tough generally. But man, at least they're not rogues, right? How far have we gone, man? No rogues, way better than rogues, for real. It's how would we like Blizzard? I get it, you want rogues to be good, but like 1v1s, man, just also lucky. Let me see what I get. Yeah. Let's see. Because you need to be playing without any kind of dampener. Or actually, do you need to be playing dampener as a warrior? You probably don't want to be playing dampener, do you? Just whatever healing you can get. Like, any bit of healing is good for you. Because you can basically play dampener with a mortal strike immediately anyway. Play without advantage. Switch. Got us a team one together with my boy Arthur, Kobe Boy, and that Feral. Gonna be first up with Duke in the back as an arcane mage. We got Fassel as a demonology warlock. And Shamata. That's a big old tomato. Versus gonna be Pumper off the bat, immediate trinket off of Kobe as they're going for a war stuff. It is gonna be a Stormbolt with a Blaze Storm avatar, but after potential lots of damage versus Kobe, as long as Pumper is extra careful. Gonna be Thorns, does a reflect for those Thorns, reducing the damage of magic damage, Thorns damage by about 20%, but not really committing big damage onto Kobe. Does it with a Fury, immediate trinket out of the Feral Druid. It's gonna blink all over the place. As Pumper does have himself the sharp blades, wants to get in there, wants to disrupt any kind of healing for Kobe, which is going to be fantastic. Maim onto Pumper though, maybe in a bit of trouble. Parry up, Avatar at the ready, trying to see if he can make some damage happen. Does have a Strongbolt as well in case he can maybe reconnect with Kobe. Does go for a leap. It looks like you leapt right through the pillar. Big executes to follow. Kobe does go for a full defensive bear for friends in region. Mania to activate wall, trying to use the mobility just to escape Pumper as best as he can, but a charge is going to let him cut across. Does he have another charge potentially? Maybe. I was gonna say he's playing Stormbolt, so maybe no double charge, but that logic would have only worked with the old talents. The new talents are very different. Big charge yet again. Kobe may be in trouble. May need to go big defensive. War stomp for just a second. Oh, he thought that maybe I could just war stomp, run away, split away from the guy. But man, that was just a lot of damage. I feel like even if you did press a wall there and Heart of the Wild, I don't know if that would have been enough to stop and execute. To be frank, I feel like that was just like a set in stone. I feel like your move of War Stomping might have been honestly the best play. Unless maybe Pumper didn't crit. Like if that execute crit, even through wall, I feel like it would have been over. Had a wrong bites, all good, my guy, all good. Don't worries. No worries. Gonna be a stun by Pumper. Big ward breaker, but a knockback by Shimada. Leaping back in, trying to reconnect. Got himself reflect in case there's gonna be lava burst in. Shimada trying to see if he can find himself a better angle. Does he go for the leap? Trying to juke him, but Pumper does not get juked out on this one. Blaze to follow. Just immune to walls. You see Shimada with a wall trying to see if he can play defensive. Gonna be big. Stormkeeper, maybe big damage. Got himself maybe a bit of healing. It's gonna be an uninterruptible. Trying to go for a hex. No axe, no reflect for a bump. Pumper does go for a trinket. I think maybe over Shimada. Oh my god. Like at some point when you start Blaze Storm on top of you and all you can do is wall and just play defensive, there's nothing you can do about it. Not much you can do there at all. Reflect up on the Duke immediately. Feels bad, man? All good. Yo, Romaro, don't worry about it. Maybe we'll play another one after this one, yeah? You get a second chance. Interrupt on the Duke as he goes in for a bit of missiles. Trying to go freezing the ground that Bump Upper walks on. Big bleed out for the Warrior. Knockback, but does catch himself midair with a charge. Gonna be another Ring of Frost trying to leap around it. Does he have another Blaze Storm? If he has a Blaze Storm, he can just ignore this ring, but that's gonna be giving Duke an opportunity to at least go for a bit of a setup. Poly onto Pumper. It is gonna be DR'd off of that freeze though. So as long as you got maybe some kind of defense afterwards, does have the Shimmer to get around. And it's going to be able to at least blast it for a bit. Reflect up, immediate breath right after. As Duke does activate himself the... He does have all the time. But like Pumper knows exactly where he's going to be. I was about to say for a second, like he just knows exactly where you're at. You kind of all the time low too. Mania on Ice Block right now does go down. I feel like at that point he was like, you know what? I'm probably dead. I want to see if I can max the damage. I got some cooldowns. Maybe I can make something work. But Atherman is going to be the next one left over in Team 1. So far, Pumper has been able to bypass these boys just with sheer amount of force and healing reduction. Not letting these boys recover whatsoever. Couple of good Blaze Storms to immune CC. Perfect. Effect out for Pumper right now as he just absolutely mowing through Atho. Does have himself a big old parry. This is going to be a blind by Atho. Trying to see if he can get himself a big setup versus Pumper. Does he have a human racial for this one? He should have a human racial. Does. And a break it out of a big heal off of Atho. Does try to see if he can Blaze Storm him down. Atho playing a defensive now. Trying to see if he can shift from an aggression to a more self-heal playstyle. Does get a big big exorcism onto Pumper. Pumper trying to see if he can back away from Atho. Maybe can hit him with a fear. That is gonna definitely be an adaptation, isn't it though? Maybe can hit him with a fear of Stormbolt. Definitely need some kind of recovery. Stormbolt Does tag him. Bumper needs a bit of health. I think it might be over. This time with Atho. Oh, the judgment comes through. You don't need a weapon to throw in a judgment. You don't need a weapon to judge somebody. Big lava burst for Alpaca, and they're just blasting him out. My God. I don't know how you survived this one, Atho. I don't know how you survived. This man is getting the procs. This man is one with the elements, bubbles in immediately. As Alpaca is trying to see if he can play more defensive. Elemental join in, just gives him a little bit more health to work with. Paca going in for a little bit of a immunity to CC. I think that's what it was. With the Spirit Walker's Grace. Try to see if he can get a setup. Couldn't quite do it. Stunned by Atho. Trinket to follow. Atho with a final wreck. Wings are available. Maybe blasted out the shop and doing a ton of damage. Oh my God, the Paladin burst, man. With Chef not giving Athoman any kind of recover. Spear is going to force a defensive Basic protection immediately. Just try to see if he can walk out of the save. Is in a pretty good spot. Honestly, I feel like this game is pretty safe for him right now. Because Athoman is down on big immunities. Chasing after him. Quick fear to follow. Is going to be adaptation out of Atho. So he has no way to really prevent any kind of other CC. I guess there's no really other CC to really prevent at all, is there? As Shave not letting him go anywhere at all. Trinkets out of this one. I think it's pretty safe to trinket that one. Unless Atho gets maybe a Hodge. Not going to be able to go counter-offensive. Strongbolt to run the corner. But does end up veering behind the pillar. Save, try to see if he can maybe catch back up to Atho. He has him in the ropes, does get himself one big lay on hands. But that's really about all he's got in terms of defense. He definitely needs to slow down. Save, does get himself wings for a second. Atho needs recovery. I don't know if he's going to be able to get himself much recovery. Ward of Glory is the hardest working ability for him right now. But it looks like Save is going to be able to take him down. Not much you can really do in that situation. That is rough with Facile trying not to give Save an opportunity to recover, just charging right at him, not worrying about the gates, not worrying about any kind of setup. That is going to be Save catching up a little bit of healing though, while behind the pillar. Parry up for all these pets. Maybe able to deal with him. Stuns Facile. He's trying to get himself another portal. We'll still need to go for a full Tyrant. That's going to be Save trying to see if he can back up out of there. If that Pit Lord makes it over to you, I think it's over. Save maybe can control all these pets and get away from them. Pit Lord just spawns right on top of him. I think it's over. Unless you stop the Pit Lord right now, or maybe get a heal from Pit Lord, start slaying these pets, maybe get yourself embedded Venture resets. There's nothing you can do. Actually, nothing you can do. This is the weirdest part. Sometimes Pit Lord just like spawns in from the portal, has to run to you. At other times he just like snaps to you. The snapping one is the one that's like super terrifying. But if you can see it like run from a mile away, maybe hit it with a slow, then at least you can prevent it. All that momentum of all this pet pressure just goes into Krusty Krab though. All of that pressure just rolls into the Shatter Priest as he's trying to see if he can find himself a better angle versus Facile. Does activate what looks like Ascendance. Immediately just got himself the most amount of damage blasted out at Facile as he got himself a dark back behind the pillar. All these pets surrounding the Shatter Priest. Stun onto Facile with an Access right after. Got himself a Fear uninterruptible. It is going to be dispersed pretty early on before the dampen really skyrockets right now for this duel. It's going to be Facile catching up on a bit of pets. More Demon Dog is charging in. They're having a little bit of a weird like pathing to Krusty. But Krusty may be in trouble. Doesn't have any more defenses. Fear onto all these pets, separating them away, scattering them all over the place. As Facile does pop in a wall to give himself a bit extra defense to work with here. Krusty looking for a bit of recovery. Facile does not have the same recovery at all. Does he just play back? Did he just send the pets in? Looks like maybe the main pet is still over there. Main pet is still over there harassing Krusty. Doesn't want to let him play the game whatsoever, man. Axe toss to follow. Demon Dog is charging in. Facile just really needs to get his pets in there and just let the pets do work. I don't think he needs to be next to Krusty. Does go in for Mortal Cold. Trying to see if he can get aggressive. Tyrant is going to be in there. Just trying to keep putting the pets in a good position. Tyrant is getting so much value. The thing is blasting. And Facile just poured it behind under the pillar. Trank is going to be up next. This is his opportunity. Facile limping, kind of hurt. All the pets are still around him. The pets are just going to be turning around to Trank. If Facile can live long enough, I don't think it's going to be able to do so. That is unfortunate. Big bite at the end, just couldn't do it. Look at the most kills there. Is it Bumper again? Dude, Arms Warriors. Arms Warriors. Although Athoman was able to shut him down. These Warriors, man. Let's get in battle message back up, Rip. It's all good, it's all good. Do you guys still have a group? Do you want to go again? I'm actually having fun with these. I feel like I love these duels that everybody gets a chance to play. Do you guys want to go one more? I'm having fun with these. Lost people? Oh, okay. Well, since we did lose people, is this where we call it, chat? Because we did get a couple of good juicy games in here. I got 4v5. 4 here now. +1. Was Team Johan is the one with the Trank? That's unfortunate. Who did we lose? Did we lose the priest, the feral, the warrior? Because I know we had Romaru. Wait, is Romaru with Atho? Hold on, I'm a little confused actually. Either hide down or bind. All good, my guy. Yeah, I can come. Tagsy. Tagsy can come in. Yo, my man Tagsy can come in. Let's get him in here. Tagsy just said to me, I can come. Cool. Okay. I'm with Atho. So Atho lost 2 people. I'm with Atho and Faz. Oh, okay, hold on. So we lost 1 on Team Atho and we lost 1 on Johan. Oh, we're gonna need a lot more people then. So we need like +1 for each then, yeah? Hold on. So Romaru is in a team with Atho and he lost 1. Johan also said he lost 1. Oh, okay, so we like need... Atho says no, we lost 2. So we need like 3 more people. I don't think we can make a group with, what is it, 8? 44 not possible. I mean, if you guys just want to go like a quick 4v4, just for the sake of like, you know, last game of the night, we could do it. Yeah, we could do it. So then Johan keeps the group that he got, and Atho, we got Tagsy on Atho's team. We could do it like that. Just a quick 4v4. Send it. Alright, we'll do it. And I get Tagsy invited, so just invite, get my boy in here. We do 4v4. We do 4v4. As last game of the night. Smiley face. Alright, you guys in. Good. What arena do I throw you guys into? Nimmer Rogues? Yeah, Nimmer Rogues. That's what... Rogues would make this game so much better. Yeah, not enough vanishes. Not enough vanishes in this one. Alright, chat. Thank you so much for coming by to the stream. I appreciate you. These have been really fun. I love hosting duels, man. It's super fun hanging out with all of you boys. Warlock's in advantage. True. Hell, Paladin's in advantage. Paladins are getting a leap. Why don't Paladins get a vanish? Paladins are getting a leap. Why don't the Paladins get an ice block? Paladins are getting a leap. Why don't Paladins get a port? Paladins are getting a leap. Why don't Paladins get Zuen? Trick question. They used to have Zuen. Guardian of Ancient Kings used to be literally a knight in shining armor chasing after people, fighting with you, and whenever they hit, Paladin got buff. It used to be a thing, actually. So, in fact, that one I feel like could come back. I don't think they're gonna, because they're trying to remove the cooldowns for Paladins, which is a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Alright, boys. Switch. Last on the night, got 4 boys on each team. Not much of a 5v5. But maybe we could get a battle rest for somebody. I don't know, to make a 5v5. Athman on that team. We got Kobe Boy on that team with an incarnation. Gonna be a stun onto one alpaca lasso. Immediately forced to trick out of him as alpaca, trying to see if he can maybe turn the damage around. Gonna be big Earth Elemental, but maybe in a little trouble. Corby just running over the boy. That is so unfortunate. Just popping off full damage. Big Blade just keeps shredding it. Shredding. Not giving him much of a chance. Over that team, we got also Across the Crab. Got ourselves Trank. We also got ourselves my man Pumper. Such a good name, dude. Shadow Priest is going to be up next. I feel like Shadow Priest should be in a much better position than they used to be against Feral Druids, right? Just the survivability, the crowd control, the damage, the burst you can do. I imagine is a lot stronger than before. You have so many good tools, so much more livability. Kobe Boy opening up with full bleeds, just ramping up with the Krusty, who got himself full Ascendance immediately. Dark Ascension, trying to get some damage in. Shadow Crash doesn't quite reach Kobe. Didn't really throw it nearly this far. You gotta throw the Shadow Crash with his good hand next to maybe. That's toxic. Gotta be that Vampiric Brace as the PI is up for Krusty. Trying to see if he can catch up to Kobe. Does get quite a bit of pressure with a Mindbender at the dots, but looks like Kobe just trying to see if he can avoid all of it entirely. As the man mounting up, maybe could find him. There's a Shadow Crash on him. He just needs to establish his dodge just a little bit, and then he'll be in a good spot. Maim to follow to Krusty. Full roots as Kobe just trying to see if he can cheese the game out by using roots and the lack of mobility the priests have. Trying to see if he can deal him. Krusty, not even deterred. He's just gonna sit down and get himself some water. Immediately manaing up because he knows he's gonna spend mana to heal himself up the whole entire match anyway. Full dots are up on Kobe. Big damage to follow. Actually, mad burst right after. Kobe actually maybe in a bit of trouble. Does power Barskin with a stun to follow. And maybe Krusty has him. If he goes for a silence, could be really deadly for Kobe. Does go for a channel. That's going to be a quick interrupt on Kobe, but putting himself back out in the open. Krusty wants to chase after him, wants to get back in there, but actually, it's going to wants to get Kobe out in the open. Does have a siphon for the guy. It's going to leap into it. If only you have some kind of like a CC onto Kobe just to put him back out again. Besides a stun. Fear. Could maybe veer him out in the open. Trinkets, fear. Kobe has a trinket as well. Did decide to burn the trinket. That is going to be a mind bender slapping him around. If he has dots on him, that thing is going to do quite a bit of damage. Shadow Crash around the corner. Don't know if it connected properly or not. But Krusty is trying to see if he can get himself a slightly better angle versus Kobe. Again, lack of mobility for a priest is really going to hurt him. Trying to use whatever mobility he's got to maybe catch up. The mind bender keeping the feral at least out of stealth. Does decide to burn Disperse here. Giving him mobility. Give him that stun, helping him deal with some of the damage going out, and let him recover. May not be the worst cooldown, just putting that dispersion cooldown just so you have it a little bit later. May not be the worst idea overall. But he definitely wanted to get himself a proper fear, some kind of a slow, maybe a siphon to slow down Kobe, get him away from any kind of pillars, and then lock him down. I feel like it's going to definitely have to play a big play here. Big PI, full damage available. Maybe if he can keep Kobe out in the open. No siphon. Actually does have a siphon available. Maybe he could get siphon as Kobe trying to see if he can back up out of the maim onto Krusty. He's actually doing A-OK. Bar set up for Kobe right now. Maybe looking for that pillar right now. Maybe looking for that cover. Does Krusty set up a siphon maybe? Does he got a mind bender? So at least Kobe is not able to get himself a proper reset. Big DPs are up, wall up, and everything. Kobe may have to play very, very defensive right now. As Krusty looking for a heal up. This is where Kobe wants it. Goes in for a skull bash, trying to see if he can maybe chance a skull bash out and fear to follow stun right after. Let's go get himself yet another Shadow Crash. Definitely to put him away from any kind of pillar. Big mind games. Kobe trying to go for healing, but it's actually going to do damage to him. Instead, trying to see if he can fight right through it. Powering through the mind games with the Heart of the Wild. Heart of the Wild giving him a bit more tankiness while in barrel form. While he's healing is amplified by like 30% or something. Just trying to see if he can just go full hybrid healing for this one. Burning that 5-minute cooldown really, really early on. Try to see if we can get some damage with Krusty. Maim to follow. He does have himself full ascendance. Maim, full bleeds are up. Krusty does have himself the big disperse in case he needs to. Big damage to Kobe. Somehow Siphon still attached over to Kobe. Could be really bad for him. Trying to go for as much recovery as possible. Krusty looking for a bit of a reheal. Got himself the mana in order to start recovering as much health as he can. Flash of lighting, mana down. Can't really chase after Kobe as easily. So might as well not even try. Kobe does have a trinket. Potentially Krusty could bait the trinket with a fear. Maybe get him feared out in the open and get him. Kobe does go for Moonfires from around the pillar. Just try to build comp points. Shadow Crash is going to hit him though. And wants to get back in fear. Trinket potentially could be good for Krusty to go for a stun. As long as he can get a good setup. Got himself Mindbender. Got himself everything loaded up, but just couldn't quite catch the Pharaoh with a stun behind the pillar. But using a stun while Kobe is low, as well as a silence, will be very, very brutal here for Kobe. Got himself a big heal. I think a Warlock Hellstone this time. That's Krusty trying to catch up. Bash, super DR'd. Got himself a bit of mobility. Dots are up onto Kobe. Can he potentially recover? Barskin really early on. So now Krusty could maybe drop him down with a big PI. No Barskin available. Maybe get him out in the open. Trying to go for a Skull Bash. Doesn't quite get it. Krusty with a big PI. Does he go maybe for a fear? Kobe trying to go behind the pillar. Just going over for spikes. Just trying to see if he can use whatever instant cast abilities he can just to punish Kobe for being out in the open. At some point, I feel like Kobe is just going to have to commit damage, but every time he pokes out, the Mind Blasts are just doing work, man. It's just rough. I feel like eventually he's just going to end up whittling down. He has a little bit of mana. Just a little bit of mana. But I don't really know. Shadow Crusher on the corner. Don't know if I connected properly. And Krusty looking for a bit of a heal. Put him out in the open. Does go for stealth. I guess no more dots anymore? And Krusty is going to have to sit down and maybe get himself some healing. Does go for a proper stun. Fear available for Shadow Priest in case he needs to. Just burst really early on just so he doesn't take that much damage. But looks like Krusty is just trying to see if he can hang back. Trying to coax Kobe away from the pillar. Maim has got himself the trinket. Able to get himself full damage versus Kobe. Maybe a stun to follow. Does go for a full stun. Maybe a silence right after. Oh, does end up taking down the Feral Druid. That was a rough one, man. Shadow Priest versus Feral went into a 30% dampener 6 minutes into this duel. Can Krusty somehow bring it back for his team? Got himself the full Primalist set. Athaman is going to be up next. Trying to pay respects for Kobe. Kobe did pretty good too, man. I mean, his full opener on the Elishaman was brutal. And he had a really good go between him and Krusty. Krusty out in the open, Kobe playing that pillar. And at some point, they kind of got to figure out, like, okay, well, who's gonna end up making the concessions here? And Kobe Yo, that was greedy. I feel like you have to make a risk, man. You have to take risks. Because otherwise, Krusty is going to be out in the open. This is a insane spot. You have to get in there, maybe get an interrupt. I feel like maybe if we've gotten like an interrupt on a Shadow rather than a Holy, that might have been maybe a little strong. But with how much instant cast Shadow he's got, it's insane. Athman just walks in, smiting down the Shadow apparition entirely, with Trank going to be up next. Full bleeds at Athman, immediately bubbles it, taking the momentum of Wings, trying to see if he can blast out Trank, and Trank just using the mobility, kind of the same as Covey, just to bail himself out of there. Big damage from that, what's it called? What's it called? Jesus, I'm forgetting the names of abilities. What is going on with me? Exorcism out onto Trank is going to put quite a hefty down on him as well. Athman taking a bit of damage right now. May have to go for a Blessing of Protection here kind of early. Let's see how for Barons. This is where Trank could maybe end the game right now. If there's still for Barons. Big layer on hands. That might have been a mistake for Athman. Is he still dotted up fully? May still just die here. Oh, and Trank does end up bleeding him out. Blessing of Protection, in hindsight, would have been a better play. But when you're in the moment like that, yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough. Tags are going to be up next. Dotting up Trank fully. He's trying to see if he can hit him with a Drain Soul. I don't know if he got a proc from him or not, but he's definitely trying to see if he can execute him. Please, by the way, James did really good, man. Hell yeah. GG's, my guy. Always welcome to join us next week, my man. We do this Friday for EU every single week. Trank going to be up next versus Tags. He hit him with a Mortal Coil. Drain Soul just in the executions range. Not much you can really do about it. Got himself the Heart of the Wild, so that may be able to give you a little bit of healing, a little bit of survivability, but the full dots ramping up by Tagsy. I mean, it's just rough. Definitely want to remove that agony whenever you can. Definitely remove that agony every global you get a chance to. As Tagsy trying to see if he can rampage dots of his own. Trank trying to go for a couple of regrowths behind the pillar. Tagsy trying to find a better angle versus the guy, but can he potentially get himself with a good angle to go for the big drains, the big soul drain, life drain, whatever you got. Lead by the Feral. Send up some bleeds. You definitely have to stay as aggressive as you can. Wall up by Tagsy. As he got himself the Dark Pact. I guess wall, he does technically have another wall too. Dark Pact is kind of like a wall. Big stun by Trank trying to see if he can make a play, but the Mortal Coil put him out in the open. Fully dotted up with a Drain Life around the corner. Is Tagsy able to go for a bit of recovery? Wall up for Trank with a Drain Soul for Tagsy. Is it over? Wall barely keeping you alive with a regrowth, barely keeping you alive. Those dots are fully ramped up. Trank does get a stun on Tagsy. I feel like this is where you want to commit as much dot damage as you can onto the Warlock. At this point, I don't really know how much recovery you can really do. Try to go for the interrupt, but it's going to be a full drain for Tagsy. Got himself the Soul Burn drain as well, so he can get himself a lot of healing out of this one. That was rough. Another drain to fall. I think it may be over. That's probably over. Does get quite a bit of damage on Tagsy though. Full bleeds are up and everything. If maybe Pumper just goes in, maybe he can take advantage of the rod that's taking down Tagsy little by little, whittle him away. Mortal Coil immediately trick inside of it. Reflect up as the Soul Rod comes out. It's going to reflect that back to him. But it's going to be a Pumper apparently trying to go for an interrupt on Tagsy. Don't know if he's able to get much of it. Oh, not much you can do there. When you just caught super low with a warrior behind you with a big old execute, there's nothing you can do. He did everything he could, man. Everything he could. With Fassel going to be the last one left over for the team 1 versus Pumper. Got himself quite a few dots still loaded up on him. Maybe we'll be given an opportunity to at least go for a bit of an honor duel. Fassel, not really staying aggressive with him. I think maybe trying to let second one give him a bit of healing. Maybe? No. Kinda, but not on purpose. Not purposefully. It's going to be a second Felgar join in. Demon Dog is tired and everything. Bumper doesn't have much to work with. He needs to go for a fear on that big old Pit Lord immediately. Whenever Pit Lord comes out, he needs to definitely use a fear. Parry up, Pit Lord is up, Mortal Coil, definitely needs to fear all these pets if he wants to have a chance of surviving. Definitely needs to heal right now. Anything you got, Blaze to follow all the pets around him. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a rough one. Nothing you can do there. And everybody got a chance to play. Well done, well done. Hell yeah. Alrighty, boys. Great games tonight. Loved it. Thank you all so much for coming by, man. Appreciate you, boys. Tomorrow, we got some duels over on the NA. And hopefully, those will go as lively as you went. Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me in. Appreciate you, boys. GG, baby. GG's, boys. That was awesome. I love watching some Destro tonight. Watch some Affliction tonight. Arms Warriors, Paladins, Ferals. We had a few Rogues, and then we put them in the corner, and then more people could play. We got ourselves a quick 4v4 at the very end. It's pretty unfortunate we couldn't get like full 5-man team at the very end to finish it off, but it's all good. Boys, thanks so much. It's a wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Varian versus Legion flashbacks. Basically, dude. Basically, I'm sure there was a Pit Lord and a couple of Fel Guards. I'm sure there was like a Fel Guard, like, what is it, stabbing through the back, like crisscross applesauce? Oh. Nami, thanks for joining me, fam. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. It's super fun hanging out with all of you, man. Tomorrow, chat, Duels NA. Be here to support our NA boys, or if you just want to peep to see how they do. Tomorrow we may do the exact same roles with the rogue stuff. We may be like, alright, let's have rogues in, and then at some point if the rogues, let's say, are just getting too rambunctious, we'll be like, alright, rogues are out. Because as soon as we have rogues sit, everybody else gets a chance to play, and it's fun and exciting for everybody. Boys, thanks so much. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you'll enjoy it. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening, especially you boys in the US, especially when it's late. I'll see you guys tomorrow for next stream. Alrighty, peace.